October 3, 2024. And time just about gone, 29 minutes past 1. Mami said, don't go na epemwan say. Na ene yawada na ububu obusume ene yawuramu yi ne da etoso emiensa. Afi empino aduonu enan. Na me manti dwumadi ade bremu no me amedi ho chia me ye frame da kabrema mudu osiuma. Co-character right in front of me here. Oye ohima nana akuya afriye. Na aseda ekọ edema panyini kwajo dame ado. Ono na oye producer osihye eye dwumadie no ede ebaaye. Na Marjorie osai ajiman na eboni chidom. Na ohima na akuya afriye nsoso no services amrante kwa no emienu. Eneya we biamzi 1 eye mia medihye okona homegie mu kakra se okogina home na enche obesan aba na ehia ma se adakabre mamudu osuoma mesan me bana me betena mu ehwe akire ede ema eye maame biama akwafo aseda esan eko ede ema engineering team no achu agbo na worker atia kwa na najare na nabu aje ada sankroma yesarimra ne da nyina se sempro na fei facilities team no so de big solo na dada na Godfred dodo no friend Ubrana na fei DJ Bosco na Sami na fesu no Mills esanmra ne say tete we be a fan washeshi technical production so the abna frema bankro one maade nyina nana ya osafo pescoba na omatoto ede amayin enti ene yetena ase a na abatuo mu ensemsem ya ene da ho se ene social Ghanaian Times or 36 hotspots identified nationwide se aba to aye komo no mia maako aduasa ensia ena eho no ya twia adwene siso se wanhwe a kikiri ebetimi aba ho nti emusan ena ye ka no Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia onamwa se wa obontoa John Dramani Mahama onamwa so obontoa Alan John Kwajo Chiramatin ono so nam 350 communities in 47 constituencies from Tuesday to Sunday. I just want them na 5,000 communities nationwide and womanam so. Nana Kwame Bedi Akuchada. Ono so enemu na no Ejuada Bunada na ono so ewo Ejusu municipality. And the caravan Land Cruiser Samiensa and Mutu dispatch rider edinanim. Enti yesi de emuayire. Na ima me mu atenase.
Ofa majoso.
Na umpo etisan awian.
Na me adom me hoye.
Oba de ada Roma. Wa miss an opportunity. Say Ojofu Sulumba. And wedding birthday 60th birthday. 60th and odin krama Roman father. Na Roman father catch them say wafa wawura no a who created that segment the man no ya no Tulumba nyomo no DLC omodi ya ne mra na me nya available I said say mama so no so ma eti Roman father nyame nshraw at least no okay wofa incidental Roman father krona so na o replace me as running mate to Ekuadonko
Ofa never say na eno kama juana me ntiase me chase me two day
Debbie me akua de oye ma de nyina prekope
enye no
ai wote masemase na onyimi mfiri mu da na woni mi tiye ti adaka brese dabre akonya binti ontimi emma etimi ta na chiti sa wotwen ase chese minya baby si akonya na je president Ekuadonko na je se waba na waba beta mechi timi pa pa no
Matiasi
and a Roman father friend was over is here ezimi nkusi wana emetimi asiwa na Roman father betimi akusi mana pa and a Roman father fache me na kachi deal say ego free na kwa no nya available why
you offer
I don't want kasa kwa say na available.
I am very, very available. I was available and I am available and I will be available.
Yeah, my father, asema eda honom eno nyame enhira di a deal na oyofuso
60
na mitie bibi free Fredima ho na Fredima asema kan say sie panyum tunia wabua ne nyonko adwumtofo Ghana ha number 1 a deal obia nyankropon di bibi bedue wo mo no obia nyankopon odi bibi bedue wo mo no wadwene be ye osade kro na nyame di due wo mo no o se fa hwe wo nko aho ne fa bo wo nko abra na nko didi ho bia no na je se wanti nyame ase nyame di no ma due nipa mu ema ode boa less fortunate vulnerable persons enti da bia no de nyame di dua wo mu no make sure say anya wo nko na benefit ma nipa dodo so benefit
anya wo ni webusuan
obi okwa ni tiri mo de busuanfo kra wo mfie wo mo
eyampa
obi o wa so selfish say de nyame di due ne mu no eno ono nko a so it was gratifying say be say Chimensa ago dishi Chimensa wo kan say Ghana ha ye panyum tuni a waboa fellow Ghanaians na Daddy Lumba edikojo fusu sa asem no a Fredima kan ye no it is testament to usu ene die nyame di due wo nipa bebre kura no Oma unhunu so nim bibi ena wa drag you along and wa carry you along the bia no nko na was ye relevant
sure
ono nko na was ye hunu so nim bibi ye Oma obi nshen na se wadwene ye wo se wo nko na nim bibi na wo mu obi nidi wachi en nidi wo nanse emma bi thinking say wan hwa na se nipa ko wa outshine wa na je so nye good leader was a leader bia wo ye confident na or ye confident about the abilities na onim die edue ne mu no hano onsuro se obetwe obi along refuse ono ankasa no onim die edue ne mu and to say adwuma ye radio is basic point na ne say at all times I need to be relevant at all times I need to be emotional and the American beer should be timely. Na ebe resonate with womwa etio no. Nti nipa ebe tie wo no. You need to relive their lifestyle.
Yeah.
Nti obi wo bote no aka say na de na bia wo yesa na enye de me pe no. In reliving the lifestyle of say nipa no a o tie wo no. Ye na fama no. Na famano kwa famano in sufficient quantities. And you better better Makojo Sulumba at his 60th birthday. I wanted you to be on the spot.
Okay.
Dear Yana Wabi Chusamano.
Uncle Numa.
Uncle Numa.
It's my
All-time favorite.
Yes.
All-time favorite.
It tells a lot.
It tells a lot.
Yes.
Then mami temaso. Na nana. Very lumba ankwa no mafa mami. Na ono entoma lumba. Na yenhwe na yensua bibi mfiri kodwofo su lumba. Aye ne maami adwo sa akosu sa de ne ba wi ase ye no. So ahono. Teacher akosu sa so de uze lumba na maami so ye teacher. Na maami so aye minu ba akwefe ne bode o judicial service o wagona so aduro bode
body na master na na say bi
udo unya si agona so aduro pa so hwe bode na bode no na yire aye teacher akosu sa so ahono na teacher akosu sa so aye teacher ni okusua a teacher die e University of Education Winneba so ahono nti akosu sa na ye din a emu odu na mia minu ba akon so ode hye topin uduru kofo dia wo hwe ode hye topin nti ode hye topin so ye menua na ode hye topin ne maame de hye akosue saa ne je se wo ye kofo oye de hye preko pe nti ye ode hye topin awie me chiaw na wo maame akosue saa wonte ase ode hye topin maame akosue saa no de eye dia emu odu papa nana you go ma mini kan ti ansa na ujafo o si ankwa no maso ho enti yentie dia kwadwofo sulumba dia woka yentie just for Sulumba and our cancer or no dear way and Quanoma. Na obeye do obetimi aye no wasase su bia na bre no so a obeko stemming from the 60th birthday na aye frechemen sa fredima eba beka publicly say amai mu ha say ye wo aye nwumtuni a wabua na nyonko anwumtofo abua wo ma sisu atimi akoya nim dia na aye Daddy Lumba and okaye na akọ tie aye comments a Chiame aye Kwame obeye Kwame Nsiapoku she comments wa ye onya the opportunity say woni Lumba ebeye duet na just say Lumba ne peja no is it the case say aye oforiam ponsa wadi atumu anaso anyintum now oyima ku every year just say man the opportunity say aye invitation aye Roman father extend the through deal amananko no na asem ni nyina ne se wawura anu a ya na otulumba nyomo no and say went me ago and yakuya when we choose the all-time favorite we say ojofu sulumba when eje ho obato dia ma no but before then on Facebook live ya ofori buatin o say o hweyen baby owo bia Outreach Nana Kwasi appear searching o say good morning Professor Dakabre and team watching you live from New York City USA. Wishing everyone an informative and educative program. God bless USA, Latte Equiapem, and Ghana. Bernard Amponsa, Ose Mamudu, God richly bless bless. My regards to our incoming MP for Abuakwa North. Ose, change is coming to Abuakwa North. Adelaide no. As a good afternoon, Uncle. Adelaide, good afternoon. Mustafa Said, was watching you live from Bremai Busuakruwa. Thanks for this educative program. I'm more fair. That just say aye Bremai Busuakruwa. That just say Udru Kumase, Uko Magazine, Anomanye, Makro, Busuakruwa, aye an electoral area crowd Bremai aye Pensa Swami constituency. Na do on more. Na Obeshe, na Chimensa, na Watimiasho. Was watching live from Bremen Busuya Crew. Thanks for this educative program. And now Odebaye. Derek Ayite was good afternoon. And ya for watching was yes, sir. That can play. Mahmudu Osioma. Kojofosu is now listening to you. The all-time favorite, I will say wo to the amanono. Nagu every year. Tumame na feno minti dia meye. Lamprekin Rashid was watching you live from Abreport Junction. Otikumasi ahinkronumu ana wotie Adakabre Mahmudu Osioma anti babia wo piano woni nka ho na bɔ mpaye mu adwuma wura na ne radio stations bebre revenue adepo ama omuntimi ntua eye emrante ne mabaawa ne ka enti wo radio station a adwuma wura no timi bɔ modene etua oka yenye so otua oka kura se bosome no so ye be na watwe na watwe mi no betoso otua ka 10 million timeously ana timely ni timeously dey na pe timely ope timely the juma wura ni tumi tua ka timely da bia bompa ya majuma wura no na the way eye nkwada no omo agya ya adwuma no birisha okokokokoko a revenue ni ho enti yentimi ntua ne ka okokokokoko a revenue ni ho yentimi ntua ne ka nemom uba modene now with me create a niche for yourself now with demonstrating relevance na unya that speciality wo ya beba beto wo onkasa ketua manti magya adwuma nti on that note no na me wa faase Katie Pam Tanko and then lost in FM and wakodie ewo eye roundabout you cry roundabout come on roundabout Georgia roundabout onum and then lost in FM and Pam Tanko they say ni why you do it na would demonstrating relevance no akwhye na nine ewo angel but Bompayama radio station owners na income no entimi mra na onya bi mfantua oka enti radio station on na bia wotimi tua na dwumayefo ka bia no eye aseda ene onyankro pompai bo ene ye bebode amam da nyina every so woni adwuma enkanka so ye bema woni adwuma woni yire to woni adwuma woni yire
Eyampo.
The radio station on the beer, my managing director, the only godfather. Godfather. Me chia we say akatria. Ubetimi ahwe. Ame bia so bia so. If you obi no ubetimi complain say, "Wo so me so ye, one day abeto so wan tuanaka." Godfather nyame nka ho. Na eye mi ankasa mi die nyina na ese kwa me despite. Since ye kwa koye nsi o. Nti nsi ye mu nyina mi betwa mu dancing cry. Betwa mu dancing cry. Ye ko kire enoma no a despite media maba wa mu wom no mo na me de noma na so aso amo na ye kire noma no ti yakwa dudi animu oyima ye kurama atoso biamzi toso eye kwefrie utoso present akosia sapon munyina na noma no sosomo na bozo sisi bowie mu sa na de ne so na je say ye kire noma no. Now Daddy Lumba is ready for you.
Okay. Ankwa noma mede me crab for ye. Me ani ametu me memreso ana miko. Ankwa no me anome bona no me. Ankwa no me memreso ana miko. Bibi ni abu monia ka obete kume bia mano. Ejuma we yo we ejuma. Tasi emi nkwa me shebere. Ebusia mi free mu di akwajo bofu ni ho. Enti no biesu konoma. Mi di areho aka kwantu. Makantam sen kameye bia bu ebusia fo. Dachi bi mewu na mi dawa manfo hwesu abomidi. Nansu me ebusia yi di amanfo yempa dipo. O makantam di nsese therefore woman ye de be yo chini. Now so me mpaba ifri sebe man you kwajo. Me ani ameti mi bia me mreso ana mi kru. Ankwa no me bona no me. Oh ankwa no me mreso ana mi kru. Sinimpa beji nidi nimpa me pro nyini cho. Nti me ani ameti mi me mreso ana mi ko. Abnenya kwe ase na nampedu ni madanse fo amanfo yesu boni dio chasi emi die tu me hofo me yo sanse ni die nanka mi di miti betwa so efi se be ma no wo se wo bre na nya na ye chasa lanjima Ghana Video City chasi eji udin efi se ni mpa me pro nyincho oba mi ko Abinesi edu am de mami di asho. Oba mi ko. Enti mi eni ametumi. Memreso ana mi ko. Ankwa no me de me cry my boy for kia. Oh. Mi eni ametumi. Memreso ana mi ko. Basically that's
it. Why are there? Those were the faithful words. Now we share na Kulungana. It nin samno and now whatever bobra. And you know, said, ye do bet me a name yen dutifully, na yen faithfully, na yen ye. It is a lumba, and now what kind of star? Kulugana, yet you know the brain. Usutiani 100.9 FM. Aqua Douglas. I say, good afternoon, Uncle. This is Kwaju Aqua, watching you live from Streatham, London. Keep the fire burning. And now, Odebaye. Bando K. Isaac. I say, serious. Yeah. And Odebaye. Madiatu Rafiu. I say, good afternoon. Thumbs up. I say, what's the male version of Sir? So no, I just say, I go see a son on the male version. So yes, I would have you. Better than Ponsa. What's the other cabri? I'm watching you live from Achim Kukurantumi. My regards to our incoming MP, Abuakwa North. Ose change is coming. And now, Ode Ebaye. Meaning, I'm going to need 100.9 FM. The channel to say, Ayawania, Kulugana. And what me so yasini over the years, 10 years, a chum, a call 11 years, and a Kulugana and Yashidiabumu. Kulugana and Susono, what the products are, a boa household, and what they bar, what the Arababaziaba, what the Diabania, what the Honchon capsules aba, what the Mr. Kiwaba, and what the Ayade, what the Ayakin tablet, at Wasso. Nakia and I didn't have a mind. Who's not here Lumba Kakran and Equia, and Yahubua, and Pakulugana. Then some of the doors. Nsɛm ne deɛ dɔɔso nsɛm ne deɛ dɔɔso ɛyɛ ɛna awie ɔse abusua pirim no deɛ boafoɔ biara nim te na sukɔ no ma wɔabrɛ ne sɛ yie ɛtu mpa yɛa no sɛ onyankopɔn twa deɛ mpɔn ɔmfa nnipa baako pɛ ɛnnua wɔ abusua mu na ɔnkɔnkɔ yɛ boafoɔ na abusua boafoɔ no mu deɛ abusua ne brɛ na boafoɔ baako so ɔbɛpie pɛ abusua no so no onyame nka no koma na wɔntwa n'ani anhwɛ less fortunate groupings no within abusua no nyinaa na koro yɛ mmara na kua ɛyɛ kunu Ghana
Yo fewe yede esan echia etiefo kulungana ewie araba bazin se oye oba na wutie mi ewie na se na your first time I wode ato hade atie na wa wetie na wonye ho he na still wo bre no sister nnenya azwe saka enti no se wo ye oba na se wo konfitwe na se oya obi ewo mu oya odi yesusu se oya obi ebeba but enye oya wo e wo se etimi esi ukwan ya ntimi nye hwe eni se oya no si ukwan ntimi nkwa adwuma wo bibia wo se wo ya ntimi nye de bi eno no ema ne eye abnormal ntimi paatro se oya no ye so severe se wo ntimi nye hwe ya me paatro enye normal to bepe aba bazen na ewie wanom ede amame na se mfitwe na wakono se ebia na eni no eye tuntum kakra munso odu ena nkaboni esan eden ewo mu a me paacho obepe arbabaze na wanum di amame oba edepua ana say white ana candidiasis ena eteti wa hawo me paacho bo modern na pe arbabaze na num famame na say wo konfitwe na moja no eba bebre ya utimi se we de eboro so me paacho obepe arbabaze na wanum edi amame empemu agro na woni wura mahia mu dia eche se hu entimi ensane wonya anigye na empo nsanso enya ahoɔden a wotimi ede ehia ohu kani ewo mpemu a mepacho obepe ababaze na wanom na obehu se ohu ebesane na wonya ahoɔden shonko etumi edi wo mpemu agro ama anigye abefie mepacho se oba awo na wope awo me paacho bepe arbabaze na wanum ede amame enema mienu we ya na ehu hia me paase irregular menstrual flow se oba we are very young and beautiful na untimi busumi bia e wo se utimi bu nsa no e ma ne sa busumi we ye beba e bia busumi we mba even in a month na aba no obu ono kwa no de na bia 2 days pe ana 1 day na etwa me paacho enye regular irregular ana wo de ne de be 4 years 5 years cry there mad you are very young so unya menopause me pacho but modern pe arbabaze na mame nanom ebesiesie na hwe ama bibia aba kama kununga no mo sanse memfa honchun capsules embro honchun capsules se uye bema bema dura se uye bema na se uwo prostate or how bia ana junso mu how bia me pacho honchun capsules ebehwe na wasiesie ama ohun ato ama afi de enye ejo so asa competition say line ye to sin na nam wiem na bunko na asa aba form na wo so wetin say yes ugina na so na Mr. Q my all time favorite Mr. Q dear obane no ma babaze na be ma no so no Mr. Q na say nyina ye energy levels na pepepe obi nsisi obi it is say we obi e bia o suffer premature ejaculation e bia ohun esane won tem ebia mpem wa onim say first now to me call be 2-3 hours 4 hours 5 hours no sisi ati aba for me say 1 minute 30 seconds e pa acho bo modern na pe Mr. Q na ensan correct emma wo natural self say na wo ti dada na anije wo ho no bo modern na pe Mr. Q na intimi ensan correct o premature ejaculation no emfa emma na unsu be ma no say atinkampo na unsu wunnia Pacho Mr. Q betimi abua wama eno so wenya atinka no ewo mpemu kama. Now the last on the list King tablet dear say moja mroso ana high blood pressure hypertension Pacho obepe King tablet na wanom ede amame ebesiesie na hwe na ama o pressure sing na aba form kama edi ama enu ya ma bo so ya araba bazen hunchon capsules Mr. Q any kin tablet to pedudu to abetimi akọ East Legon na Champon Junction
right telephone number send me the bebra wa chire
okay
0244139117
hey wafa
Mami ngongo di nkomo kakra na mi di nkomo ino bibi aba na wo hwe se eye Dr. Samuel Aye and our petition the Ghana Medical Association say one and sanction eye Dr. Nana Afriye Ayew member of parliament for Efidiasa Sokore eye the comments our yefa galamsey but on the whole no organized labor and almost say October 10 total strike if it's a government no and heeded to demand say Obama state of emergency ewo galamsey hono government no enye as yet na global info analytics as at 89% of Ghanaians who were polled responded say there should be some form of a ban, be it a total ban and a temporary ban. Dr. Richard Amwakumba, onum Ghana nso, o important so no deba. Yentie do no so deba. Dr. Richard Amwakumba memwa ha.
Yezo so like a ho to say.
Aba ya ho ye na so ho to say de.
Na me adom ho ye.
Cho narrative on sa galamsey sem you know. What follow na viewpoint yebenya.
Oh, me dey makanda da kransa na ebe din say na say o sa ban e ma monitorio obi amani o Ghana until further notice. My name na you chem accept boss Goldman new month no one casio for no we dey omo say shimti to bit mama omo itwa. Nti say obi anya so pese wo jan at the bonnie figure. Yes, I down the collier plant, so we to Hanoi to there. And so, who's on the agent? And Tammy, I can't actually shouldn't be a city this year. The son was said, but a man wanting so be a young son, and your warning to you, Mia Maca. Away a year, war and inquire, a sit and shoe a year inquire. And the amount wanting so be a young amount 1 week. Radio station there, what kind of idea become awesome. At least 2 times a day, radio station no can warning no. Now, my warning say when you now you take task force no, so mobile and yourself first day bill. And maybe I can't read. You better do not can credit now. But the February we cannot we go east we go baby. Now say ba you can't radio sister. So when you am warning when you am order, I know you shoot to kill order. Not just because I didn't warning one shoot to kill. The one funny case. Now officer are roving media and the was summer. I'm not one 1 week or continuously 1 week. After that, that's when they start shoot to kill. And the mobile baby, I'm a person comfort na baby no more pure. They will assume say you have hostile intent and shoot first to defend themselves before we ask questions. And then Makanda died. Shoot to kill. Na position could be and then shoot to kill order. No, that's what the question because 777 on your cosia. Won't someone share open won't say no, so whoopska. Nantuko school, I want to mind the story of King Midas one to that. Or then second be another Adanigo. Let's just say. And no fairness to dear sister, the Anacro won't be, and she won't be, that's a one will be with her. Yantida. And I get a wound and didn't go the India and I did in the India on Costway. I have won some more. A assassination, a mere assassin. Now, what's a wound? I now put 2%. Go ahead. No more is a 1 year scan or in the what is going to happen to others. You will see. The main is one I found one you never and Casawa for one. The best is diploma.
Sir, what shared narrative for one na the see a wusuno who propose and I will arif a warrior femo earlier stance of shoot to kill. Joe say usu also a propose to be shoot to kill. Now, Bishop J.Y. Edu is saying, say ya handle Sagalam say sebi ye. Now say on the whole, no, as you propose shoot to kill here, it could degenerate into civil war. Do we anticipate what could happen in the bush?
Already, it should have degenerated into civil war already. On your Bishop Papa, I will tell him in his face. They are trying to buy time. And as I said, tomorrow. That is what he is talking about. One name Benny and Pama or more, I will do Kekan Sunu Okano. Yanyan Dane, and go for 4 more money. And I say, Mamma petition no more, Omajay. What is it? On cap proposing how we are going to stop it. On coming this. I hear different from a summer yaka for years. Nana do cock, no, Okaka, no, about, or Bensi or Tumfo, or Kushi on Highway, or Kushi on normally to Galamsino. Again, nothing.
But do we know cachet of arms? A good honomua who fitting Abacas a shoot to kill.
I see a better. Now, soldier for one dominant already. See a better. And a tune and cousin and throne one who. Soldier for they are trained to shoot to kill. Now, for your better, a moment to kill you. See a better.
Hey,
they are dangerous. But there comes a time when you take a stand. Any government who is not able to present security in a nation is not a government. And there is not a government at all. The who a citizen, the who to take the law into your own hands. Now I'm on. Now who to be okay. I know the attention say, Omana alone bien.
Organized labor, a country government of Ghana led by Nana Danko Kufuado say. One a state of the nation, state of emergency relating to Sagalam say no. What's support?
Oh, at least a start. It has to stop. What I say, the guarantee has to stop first. Whatever way you have to do, it has to stop. And stop who we are. More nipa no more to know. If you are money juma, into na nipa yes I did. So. Obi wa juma fabia anya de obako ye say nsuo no busuafo ni nafofo ni nuanom na busuafo ni manom no e no wo say no adai na de wani abisa nko a na te say de wuku wo mo a nsuo a aya fo na nkofo no o awurade ye hwe ni e kan se hunu say de ntamisi ya committee ni se hunu because ni na a ploy to buy time for them to dig more. Unfortunately, MPP for years and
but before before we delve into one of the mode of solution results orientation rather than the lamentation over the years lament here it's a core solution. Does it come that easy for you to suggest shoot to kill? The who said they say killing no obi you say be animalistic.
Oh, and so big. Maybe sometimes you have to become animalistic. What I say, I say we are danger. A keen emergency. What is that? Critical emergency situation. How many years after abandoned cars? I'm not saying what. And the can't want to hear there. Well, what's the matter? Also, I want to hear. Who can almost shoot to the cool? You'll be able to go. Be our quite consistent. And there be who can shoot to power? Who will be able to blame because they are warning war for years. We see a car for 1 week continuously.
So you are suggesting the government should encourage or bring about a policy of shoot to kill?
Yes, that's what it takes now. So why you be behind and you are being naka? Who's Uncle Catabin? How could you say? Who can say then because
and then
I go so to Yankasa.
Would you suggest would you suggest a combat orders you did bear operators shoot to kill policy no?
Oh, you don't need any special operators here. You also the whole program. Now you know comment to me. It means no one say the bomb is almost now. We are reaching here. But the minister Bianco will be special you. I can't say if we see you. So 1% only attend there. So that's it.
So the spectacle of Ghana for nkwala on that stretch from Ayamfure Eddie Eko Wase Krupon na ye shoot to kill ya kunkum wo no mo de da ho no sa na once na ebo wo so sa no how that's spectacular. How would the state of Ghana deal with it?
Oh, you don't have to deal with anything because we are parents. Now, especially since you've been warned. Because it's not here. As I said, into what, somebody, into what, the Bilkum, into what. Now, I will for a clear muffle. Now, what can I cry no so here? Oh, no, not one. I said, we are waffle now. I can't watch me at your panel. And again, baby, there's a grand home salam and no to you. In some cases, I'm sure that they will not shoot and Kurama, you are arrested. Okay, say, almost some sabi. Wait
there, what's my guy here? Just say, I am an incident that occurred called Apegua Police Station. And Kwadami, no, Bako, age 8, Bako, age 7. And 8-year-old, no catch 7-year-old, and say, when I'm tied to pa. Also, we are sure. And to prove to 7-year-old, so them tied to us, the same uncle. And go, she will say, and my catch was a VIP boss, a Ebichamabano. Meet me at to tie and I'm up on a glass, no. And a 7-year-old, no, at Tiasia. And I'm cocotte a year, a rebel. I would remember one man I used to be at 21. Oh, free command say by passengers a day. And I could day 8-year-old no matter. I was pow. And did you understand a driver? No, a GBB pow, the windshield, no, I want a cho. And who could deny passenger wetty bass and Munina who said direction PS at the crown by Miss Adi Fribano. And a passenger for a car driver and a Omquaya and Quadami and te do for Chibiasia and Omquache Gualadimiano. And Guadanuco, I picked up police station. And I said, I would read statement to the police and say, what's with him title? Now, Obezu proves here to title. And you got to Roman was mentioned, the VIP bass neighbor, Obetuabu, and what to the Abumu. Now, Shem Kalanketua. Now, eventually, owner of the bus and say, baby. And in that instance, parents could be responsible. But then, almost I got Galamsey, are they not responsible? And the parents in the baby are responsible as to whether Obeko Galamsey site and our uncle.
No, now you're responsible. There's never any situation which one can say somebody else is responsible for your word. And I disappear if I come here directly involved giving direction to Nkorano. So, who now you're responsible? In fact, so back where you are, it will be 2 hours. So, in the end, you don't absolve yourself of responsibility. That responsibility all the time. And the one too, Banufo. You are my warning. You can't 1 week. You come high, you'll be with that one. That's still. Obano, no Kodia. And then what was me and Cassell, or Qua, no, only Casafosa. But so can't go move to New Year, you should not come on no answer. And no one. Now she mohona a canoe on no answer.
It is a Yakumnipa bear say edu as a result of shoot to kill policy or propose here. And another Danko for the President of the Republic. Obeti me escape a year at the minimum level, verbal, you're better saying attack on his person and his government for engaging in genocide.
We're failing already. What I say. Then let's not go there. We're failing already. We're failing already. And he's also not willing to do what I'm talking about because Omo to Galamsey, empower him. And to Casano move to Munimo. They say the MPP needed the car. I was saying, let's imply MPP. Where I say, you actually think Galamsey, the 2 of Banu and Sanya. Then 2 years and more, the 2 of Banu because you say your cocan, yes, Abani, it's like we are shooting ourselves in the foot.
But is it fair on the candidate of MPP if the government was more or less forced to take drastic actions against Galamsey for and some Konko propaganda? Abba say, MPP for A2 and go for annual.
Oh, at the end, so the answer is it's been a long time in making what I say. It's open loose one, and then the you've lost already. Abaya the whole nation here in arms against you, no. You've lost. What you saying? I'll be there. Kakra we have here and then something and never see something. It won't change anything.
It is the fact that Nanado Obiawa Lusuaria on his way out there. Why are you asking him to engage in a shoot to kill policy?
Oh, not then. It is Nansana. I'm for them to preparation. Then show mine. I can't know the it makes no sense. Saka one day, you should do the right thing. As I say, now the Yamia say, and I'll step what this work. Sure. And also, home pensa. It's all said and complete. And yet, Yamino, bro, now you do up with my catch, who you are getting, who the rich come about.
And Galamseno, Ghana and Kwana go to La Cote d'Ivoire, any Togo, go to you.
No, do. And yet, in abundance, it said Ghana, if you have Gold Coast, so yeah, the end square foot densely concentrated. So if I have Gold Coast. Now, so on my P, I go to yes, you. I buy P, I bet now, I'm going to do this, and it's all, yeah, but I'll see a two few, buy Mukra, you should throw him out. What do I say?
There's a young toe Abano out.
Yes, we should, because it's a criminal.
Near toe Abano out, I bet I could dump no hay.
And I don't know. If you are wage a whole baby.
There's a wage out baby near Kotoma Guna or Mutitimusa.
Because when I was who safeguarded the safety of the citizens of this country. Now, who Momuna will yes, how? Nothing one I can't find one and coffee and one my dear and Kuji. They are very simple. It is a whole truth. There is no other way around it except say stop it and we mean it. Stop it or else. Or else, you know, and they shoot to kill.
But say, na soldier for first time, a soldier for Kuramani.
Oh, they say they're very different matter because they will see, say, and this affairs, you know. Now, Mokwani, I'm winning that, no, this kind of, no, yes, I will. We will see. And our man, you can say, yes, Biano, my man. There is yes, honesty. Now, yeah, the right thing, I'll just tell behind them. But who call Tomasi, he party or call Kuja Naka Creek. I dare say, so, but to know to go.
A soldier for the Operation Vanguard. Nini no makwa and soldier for betting me to assess and come to us here.
If we meant to do that, Tabano Pesoya, we just said, a bino or Cassa, no, so my license for digging gold.
Because I will share Ufria Yamfuri, Echo a year, Wasel Crupon. There's an empire no see about a beer in Subrani Binto. If it's on either side of the Western Corridor Highway, no, you're 2 amana to 2 amana and Sunita Temwa, and a quano pe and a tariff in Finfi. It is Subrani Bitoa. The road may be washed away.
Yes, so, and like I said, so Dina Mosumunti, Mundi danger bred the whole population of the country. You wouldn't have to send a worker and she'll talk as you ever quite as a member. Now, if you did not begin. So, because also good, President or Jaya, a better economy, and but me be something. Economy behind the worker. Then economy no, now say Gold Coast economy, and I say economy no, almost 10 of you. Economy no, almost discounting in our view, or some almost yes can. Sort of thing. And then what can I say? And to him say your friend, I am. On him say exchange rate now, Jesus, or we. On him say Bank of Ghana, become a mutual gate coming. Oh, we. And then over safeguard and answer them. What are you talking about? Country Ben Abacata, who's the economy, nothing is not a policy. Now, yes, what citizens are trying to say, economy. Who are you saving the economy for? Who are you saving the economy for?
But the best way to end the Galamsey, is it that which you suggest, shoot to kill Yana?
That's what I see. I don't have any other alternative because Yakanya Koyan Kamistiya meeting Yakoha, which is a Kavita now, Kosia, after Yabashino, no, Udukosia Anapolis was almost no job, and Anasi and Fanny, the normal call. There's Uncle started. So that again, Naka, or being singing conscience, I can say, yes, I did. Uncle
Nayakeno, civil libertarian groups, would they agree to the government instituting a shoot-to-kill policy? Anna?
In terms of national emergency, and you're going to decide. And the government of the day, of course, would advise from interested people. But in your time, Diana would say, your friend said, the citizens, because it's the same who said, citizens, papa. It's born in an ompe. It is all the only cartoon, woman, and the next is only the
Now, I'm saying here widespread in about 7-8 regions. Now, 7 regions, you know. Dia yi na abekọ first akunkum nipa no ana wo mu aka achi na adwane
but you men ka se ko kunkum nipa o no bi ankasa you say menko na ko hora ko shom dia they will shoot to na just a one responsibility when you have to tell me dia na o ka se ko kunkum nipa men ka ta
oh ade je mu yichira me wazo ka ye me ye mu ahye me a chese me wo fa se bi odu nkwa enti na me ye na ka se ja me hwe ba bia de be sha se first chese shoot to kill policy, no? So how are we going to institute the shoot to kill policy?
You are soldier for police for enough. The whole country at once. Yes, I can't know another place. No. Yes, starting at once. Everywhere is covered. Now, and now, so also about that shoot to kill, it will be in effect until further notice. The who saw yes idea and they also account. A whole point a month for better the misrule is the helicopter meeting to the Quaco. Now then, I throw water and the anything you know, we never come to a point where we say enough is enough. The intelligence are them. Yeah, as a people, the intelligence are. Tabi, Yamina Dema, one fanche, Nabotre, hey, you, Sinabotre, even a woman else in Nabotre, never opportunity. One of you at a chain or at a check and one, only here, one coffee. A year meeting her, a year meeting her, as I just sit in allowance at the whole meeting, I can I was a master and the Nusaka. Not a day.
But it's a point to say. My entry of was in the NTSA in the B. I said, I can say the only option left now is that shoot to kill policy. Now, how do we roll out the shoot to kill policy?
Oh, our announcement today, yes. The shutdown, yes, our announcement, you know, every radio station will announce at least 2 times a day. They will divide the time of the day among themselves so that every moment in time, you know, you hear it. You hear it continuously for 1 week. Now, what you want to be anyway, if you are now Boshime Soho, you know, Sanko to baby. So, the entry test that here. You have any other one you. Yeah, some who know you have to do.
It just say, you're nice, you know. One so damn free a pomo, and what that won't pomo, and what a so nice one here. Enti, yeah, can.
Yeah, me hear me out you. People want to wait. One for radio and go. Yeah, I can say, I carry. No more share pomono, ocean hope. I can't even you. Now, I made time and said, if you are no bishop one.
After Yamra law and order. The Ghana Armed Forces would carry out lawful orders. And to tell us, in that shoot to kill policy, no, how are we going to make it lawful such that the Ghana Armed Forces, the professional soldiers, would carry out what they would consider and evaluate to be a lawful order?
You see. A national emergency, no. And you have to you. The government of the day, or dictatorial powers. Okay, so it's in line with constitutionality and everything. Okay, and now we are going to debate one of them, a bit too late, a bit too shy, who know Mukano, what I say, a common crime, no more can't say Muna as I know. Maybe I can't read. They say stop it. Very simple, stop it. Don't go and beg for gold. Otherwise, you will be shot. Very simple. Now, what do you need? Man, I want to meet you. Some person will get shot. Then don't go there. Now, go on there. So on after so. And one point just about home is but when they shoot, they are shooting to kill. To Kua, to be uncasted. Who you saw? The bush for every a car. About the say you did the see you normally be checker.
Indigenous sojafoɔ no ekum Ghanafoɔ no wie a na ya bɛbɔ abusuafoɔ no ama ne yɛsɛ momɛsi ne nkɔpɔ mu hɔ ɛnkɔfa ma abusuafoɔ no
nkɔfa no a garanse na ɔyɛ no ɛde bɛsi wɔn sa piano to ɔmo na fa nya no so ɛno ano yɛnyɛ amammerɛ bia nso wɔn mpɛ saa de akɔfa onipa firi hɔ
yɛde sɛ asɛm de bia bo
woyɛ panin wɔ fie sɛ busua panin o sɛ papa o sɛ maame o ma wɔni mmere na ma ɔma no ɛna nkora ne ho sɛ ampa ɛsɛ de asɛm aba na nkɔyɛ ikwasamasa bia ɛnyɛ saa ɔmbɛkum. That is what it takes. Ebi a yɛdu no deɛ aka ano no anaasɛ biribi wɔ hɔ a wode ka kyerɛ
deɛ woaka meka kyerɛ wa ne sɛ obi de message abrɛ me sɛ menhwɛ na yɛnkɔpɛ data of university students a wakyerɛ wɔn adeɛ nyinaa ɛnkɔhwɛ sɛ ɛdeɛ bɛ na wo impact wɔn wɔn adwene mu wɔn de bɔ bra
nipa kɔ no ɔnwene yie nipa wɔka saa no ɔdwene yie a mese ka asɛm a aka yɛtu a yɛhyɛ no na woka nsɛm mu sama me deɛ ka sɛ yɛ ma wo konkonte bi a ka kyerɛ me what is left and I said you can never make any decision ka na yɛ deɛ ti o ɛna sɛ bi o ɛna nyame adom ɛna montom bo ase kaa de bɛkɔ saa ne yɛ why ɛsɛbsɛb yɛnya yɛtumi saa yɛwɔ adwene enough is enough no saa na kyerɛ wokɔ school no ɛkyerɛ ɔbɔfo no wante na woka sɛ kyerɛ sɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ kɔ so kasa
ɛna mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa bi soso sɛ yɛfrɛ wɔn democracy hub a wɔn soso demonstrate to create awareness sɛ ɛyɛ yɛnya galamsey soso no a breaches of public peace ɛna yɛakyekyere wɔn a over 58 of them a yɛde wɔn soso
afɛdeɛ na yɛaka deɛ ɔka asampompo yɛakye no na deɛ ne yɛnya bi ka kyerɛ ma nti deɛ ɔka asampa sɛ yɛnya abrɛ no ɔno so yɛakye no
yes, what can wakɔ akɔbɔ bɔɔl wɔ kaa kwan mu na wobɛka asɛm ama yɛtie no asɛm pa a ne yɛsɛ bɛbɔ bɔɔl wɔ kaa kwan mu
kaa kwan mu bɔɔ bɔɔl ɛnyɛ as serious as obi a woyɛ gan sɛ ɛsɛ nsu ayɛ no sort of it's not appropriate saying but yɛn nyinaa nsu sɛ ne yɛbɔ bɔɔl kaa kwan mu because na traffic na nyɛ so heavy they say akɔ so cars twam hwihwihwi ɛkyɛ sɛ ɔsɛ educating nkɔraa no ma mu sɛ it's not against your own safety na woyɛ saa de nti
right. Finally, Dr. Makuba, just before you go, the spectacle in the eyes of reasonable Ghanaians, there's one person amongst the lot now, you're detaining or for breaches of public peace, say, or Makoye as a demonstration. Now, that particular person, you know, earlier on had been charged with a treason and has been detained. Over a period, he's granted bail. The passport is left in the registry of the court. And then, Okoko to the BR, Emma drew because he needed to travel out of the country. Emma Otimi applied to the court and successfully demonstrated, say, Okwa Besanyaba, Ampa, Yadin passport man who took out of the jurisdiction, if Rigana, Ekwa Bruchli, or Sambai, Esabe Tuasu, Eko Court, Emokoba de BR. Now, this same person, Wakwa Koye demonstration, the state prepares some charges. Yenra eye asemno yemie case no yemie ye no ye detain no ostensibly say ebi a your flight risk ye ja no see amani bail awan hwe ana wadwane ko eye den obi a wo face treason okoko to da bia ma wo ko abrochire ko wasan be face treason charges no nemum
no dear this all be sir o judges no the judges unfortunately and this is the truth. They do the bidding of the sitting government. That's what they do. Because government is appointing most of them to be judges. And I may warn you to I may warn you to choose your words carefully. And your blanket statement. I know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Kadioka. There was freedom of speech. And ma'am, I'm not going to say that. You won't be kind of was okay. Yes, I'm not here. Freedom of speech, you speak your mind. And
it only ends at the nose of the next person to you. And you know, and I'm saying, you know.
Oh, me, Pacho. Me, I will never advise anybody so on your irresponsible. So can't say what I say. Shoot the kid, no, and yet you know, kind of saw in a static cuckoo. Man, can't you say, I'm not one in Swaka. We are parent, what advice on Koda? What I say. If you want to say, oh, Chrono Cry, or him and Babote will come. Some about Bian Traffic or corner of somebody. Oh, what's one? Oh, not I am putting on Penivonio. Okay, there is no sense here. We are doing it in the vacuum. Yes, sorry, I need to. The government will not want to kill people, but they be a drone.
So you will not regret seeing a publication with the caption Amwakoba proposes shoot to kill policy to end Galamsey menace.
No, I will never regret it. I've said it before a long time ago. I said it. What I said.
Yo.
And I want to answer, no, because having a cancer, a good nippon, and good nippon, yes, I can't know. Messi, Adakabe, the challenge you say, a free necessity forever. Can be I can't get my ass of stoppers.
Other than shoot to kill. Yo. Lawyer be ba bechira on to me mwako na lawyer na bechira yen. Why? Na of ya ufri krobe so.
Me. Bogu asante achombo.
Bogu ha ya as a ye pen say adwaso bogu eko bankamu.
Me ma me ko fo fi dwaso.
You ready?
Na my extremely frustrated.
Mati, yo.
That is some year corner about meeting. Say, time to talk is over.
Time to talk is over. Shoot to kill is the only viable alternative.
Yes.
That's it. Why not so Jimmy?
I say I can't monte. Now you mean why? For years. That so they are continuously for 1 week. 1 week, more men yet saying. Now they also want to know that you don't want. What's the man?
Yo, we will leave it here. Doc in Yamenka, why?
Yo,
right. Dr. Yao Amwakumba, political and history lecturer, formerly with the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Ana ode eba ye na lawyer Ben or no so say or alternative other than the only nyansan left Amwakoba kai shoot to kill policy nana obribu ahememu aha nana na what to say we
oh nyama roma
and then nana japade so we fie so anu ahwe nana de abronye de muka ba ko akoto chacha se woni one osu bempa o de kan asisu se mahama wini a osu bempa mefa ka no na se Dr. Baumia wini a ono so kwaji osu bempa ka ba ko ajapade kakra abusia mu sa na mo de kwato chache
ropa jamo ane osu bempa ta tia ala to I sometimes you answer that. Well, no for the street. Maybe a name in no and you watching it. Because some of the also been no on CSI, the chief prophet. Now, we're returning to my caliphate. What you said. Now, I'm so knowledgeable in theology, sir. I respect every religion and I respect every denomination. Oba Christo Sumwa. There were Roman, Pastor, Methodist. A bit of cry according to the Memenda. Because Memendano or shut at the coco. We buomunina, Christo Sumu, your deeper life from or New Moja. I respect them. SDA, Onrenwa, I respect them. And Kramusum, Yawa Alasuna, I respect them. Yawa Tijania, I respect them. But on some, Yawa. Christo and Kabosumi, Bilim Sanka, I respect all of them. But some Yawa Papa, Nigitum, Akodedi, Tegare, then Te. We have even Dashan group, Dashan, Yawa Ajab, not Dashan Sinjay. And so the group, I respect them. I respect the Buddhism, Namu Rejeke. I respect Confucianism. Non-religion means going back to your root. And therefore, ye will move the Kalekano, Obabunko to J. Abompaye, and Sashe, Cramoni, the Namuma Bebofum, and Sashe, Pentecostals, no, Obejano, the Nansa Guno, and Sashe. They should respect the views of individuals, Obianism. So, who could now say,
and you also bosom uncle heaven, and then your concremu uncle heaven are waiting. So me, I'm knowledgeable in theology. Sabi kafra chemisanika, usubampana bachelor me, your friend of God, and in your friend Allah, and in your friend Yami. Debbie, and in your friend Mau. Debbie. I'm knowledgeable enough. Knowledgeable enough.
Okay. Nana wada room. Yane Dr. Yaw Amwakumba atwetwe nkomo. Na asɛm nyinaa ne sɛ galamsey a ɛdi wɔ man nyɛ no. Nyansa nyinaa sa. Na nyansa akare sɛ yɛmbɛma asogyafoɔ ɛkwan. Ne ayɛ announcement sɛ na wɔtwe. Sɛ wobia wotu fam agudie bia nso mfiri wura mu wɔ. Enso mfiri ɛyɛ asɔneyɛ so nsuo na no. Na sɛ na wɔtwe ne twam. Na unia sa wo sese bin preduasa excuse my French we jimi na guso ete hɔ a na afei no yanka asogyafoɔ no engum amfa eye etuo no emma wo mo wo a yebehia hɔ bia no na afei ne yebebusa asenti ada ho hye wura mu hɔ tenten na afei no yasa abo abusuafo ama ne ama ɔma pɛbusua akɔ han eye motor hairs na ye de aba betwe afiri wura mu hɔ akɔ akosiew na sɛ ɔmo anye ne sa na yesa ama sojafoɔ no a atwin efunu no ɛka anwea gu so a yɛbɛsɛ tua sojafoɔ no kakra sɛ ɔmo abusua ba betua sojafoɔ no ka sɛ ɔmo na asie adehye na ma ɔmo na adwene ho sɛn
the time now kasa na meeting no initially I felt why na okasa to say an incorrigible notorious drunkard wa bronye incorrigible, notorious drunkard. I am using these words because as I'm not going to system, unity now winning fra. Incorrigible or incorrigible, who say a notorious drunkard. Okabranya kwadu osa. Incorrigible, notorious drunkard. And this I tell me with some so well, no wonder. And you know. I was not surprised. I was also a bit tested or say, "Nkra no chere ba de kra ben kohwe hu ya o chere be." Misa because it's really worrying, disturbing. Say a retired lecturer speaking like the incorrigible, notorious drunkard at Abronye. Wait, look, you know, there's a law, LI 2462. That law, legislative instrument. Passed by Parliament of Ghana. Into that law, no, Emma Minerals Commission, no, companies the right to mine from the forest. When that law was passed, many protested here because that law we and yet MYN. Because we have most of the forest reserves in after Fuller and Gorgesburg, or more designing boundaries in Fuller and Gorgesburg from 1919 to 1920, 1920, and now we have forest reserves. Forest reserve social, no mineral deposit. And that law no na MYN. The Parliament of Ghana, both MPP and NDC, and no passes our law. And the Casa, as I say, your Casa something for. Your casa sending dear for. Your casa say, Yanya, your taxing kind. You need a honey thinking kind. So be Minerals Commissioner come will be concession in the forest. What is the basis? I would say, shoot to kill.
It's you.
What is the basis? Is there any sense? Is there any logic? Because Minerals Commissioner man alliances. And by virtue of the passage of LI 2462, when your concession, a forest reserve, and he legitimately is carrying out in a Juma or in a Juma, and to shoot to kill and then the asset. And I don't know, no casa to say, then because you see, in law, the presumption is that you will be so with the bonnet the presumption in law is that that person is innocent. And in your court, we presume, sir, or you're innocent. It's the coordination, not prove the guilt or the otherwise. And to that extent, the who will do a room one, other Nippon or once, and I know your train, I know you. And a retired lecturer talking like this, a retired university lecturer talking like this, talking like an incorrigible, notorious drunkard from Abronya. Now, that is another point worth considering. Then you have to be Adakabre. I think I'm saying, like you rightly said, oh, you're just a fucker, you're the way no matter. You're calling in Kosishi, it's you from Pona, because of now. What is the sense in that? And why should you organize people 7 to go to be to no Kunu? If you only forest reserve or off reserve or Yanajuma, he has been given license, EPA a personal, Minerals Commission a personal or Yanajuma. So when people say, yeah, declare state of emergency, no be mining for about 5 months. Because say no, one near Kosodia. And are you going to include the large-scale miners, the multinationals, the Asanko Gold, the Ashanti, the Gold Coast, the Newmont? Are you going to include them? Because in Sweden, there can I say, because of my long-term experience, in Sweden, I say no. Oko new abremwa. Mako adesina, mako new abrem kwa adesina. Oko uremwa nsuonu. Akira kura ni nsuonu. Ubia bibi kura wa hono ma enye ye mako afom ho wo adesina. Ubia bibi wo ha enye ye. Yanko apitikoko in Obuase. Apitikoko kwa nso ayi ade say awube kura ye buru kura no ubu enye ye. Because some I did not affect it. But more Casa, I'm said, my man in my license in a Jumano. Woman essential. What about the multinational? And what is the best? He said, Pia mining, Pia blanket statement.
Notwithstanding Amwakumba concerns of which were a differing view, organized labor and so at the 10th October, Abba. By October 10, I mean, let's
be very honest and sincere. You were in a situation, Bonzoke, Alamble DC, and Uncle Forbide excavator Kosi baby.
But Nana, it's a bit surprising. A lawyer of repute in the person of Nana Ubribwahin would not wait to listen to a question in its entirety. Now, we retort to now. I shall see a kick and baby. And then I'm kaya when you abri. Nana to was the question. Organized labor is asking the government of Ghana to declare a state of emergency, without which October 10, Omobe cost strike total one indefinitely. What do you make of that?
My candid opinion, they're at liberty because you see. Emergency no opese wo mun declare no ma obia ono no oil line miner obia okuta the concession legitimately wa kwa the concession awu kan kire no say onyan awu did say your right to stage demonstration. That person carry on that business no as you have the right to carry out that business. That person carry out that business no and the right. Then you will say you're right to take a demonstration. And you know, the only retort America and say, I got 10th October, but that's Kruma. Man, it is Kruma. And it is Kruma, you have a brother, Samin Caso, organized labor and Pamacho, and Zerone, and the Mensa, the Mensa, Punya Bibia. No, not at all. Because you see, you are right, comes from somewhere and X somewhere. And what be so right is that free baby. No, so I end the baby. All right, it's free baby. Now, call end the baby. No, so be right, it's free baby. Now, call end the baby. It is like once again, let's revisit this incorrigible, notorious drunkard statement. Say, who can say court on the lawyer no call or my reminder no. Or say judges are the beck and call of this. But I am the same time. A whole retired university lecturer talking like this. Onimsa, each case must be considered on its own merit. Onimsa, a whole retired university lecturer talking like incorrigible, notorious drunkard from Abronya. Only each case must be considered on its own merit. Only that discretion, no, the judge now has the discretion to exercise it. And to that extent, once the judge has exercised that discretion, who feels one exercising a year, where do you go? You go on a repeat application at the High Court. I don't think I'm a judge in front of the receiving end. Who chabo judge in Abra? Judge in your bono, this I would say, chabono. I don't think, and just because who am Wakubano, you have who frustration a wukita, who frustration a wukitanti, and you know, judge in a transfer. Amakuba is frustrated, and therefore I made them to bail mandatorily.
Nana bua na obia or person wonya resolution or an appreciation of a particular case no obetimenya this gentleman Vamawo or walk out of the country and now or post to no maybe on social media, and it was considered an incitement against the state. No state no ahwanto no ko wie say obedru ye no ye koche no say charging with treason. Na ye detainee no over a period and na ye man bail na opposed to bail bond no. Okoko to anisa we said the passport card was deposited in the registry of the court, and na afi obaso pursue to kwan out of the country, outside of the jurisdiction of the court. Court no considered, and ye didn't passport to man no utu kwan no osan e buy na osan buy no, and na osan kwoto aso a okọ court regularly judiciously na fe no wakwa engage in this demonstration, ostensibly thinking it is his right say utimi yes a demonstration no. But whilst engaged in that demonstration no, certain actions akoswa the state considered this as a breach of public peace. Na processes basi yako file and yakwa detain womo judge say yamfa womo konkotum on remand. Yemie asemono. Enipa bi te say Manasa Zure would want to understand. Say nipa even facing treason when you know. A dear Ben Bema were detained on supposed charges of wakoye demonstration, engaging in unlawful demonstration. Nanabua Manasa Azure.
They should stop advertising their ignorance of the law. Amakuma and Manasa Azure. They should stop advertising their ignorance of the law. Manichomu, and yes, and you cannot tell me, sir, when to grant bail and when not to grant bail, no, or it's the discretion of the judge. Before even the Martin Tabu's case came on, instances were one now High Court and Circuit Court and granted binum bail. Why? Because you see, each case must be considered on its own merit. And therefore, a man who mujina said, Meda Bia, Meda, it is a bail, no. Mammy, my cancer, and no one yagin. And in honesty, when Martin Tabu went to the Supreme Court on the four and a moving near council. You have been arraigned before court. The facts of the case, the facts have been presented. The judge has looked at the substance of the case, the circumstances surrounding the case. Before you be admitted to be an when the person must appear, the person will not interfere. These are all the ingredients that the judge is being called upon to exercise. And the judge, looking at the facts and the circumstances, and judge has remanded the person into custody. Judge, you know where you wanna. Why you bonny? Case in Yadi. Yadi a semono. The judge exercises his or her discretion. If you agree and dissatisfied, you know what to do. But you've been doing it all the time. Who call circuit court? You go to the High Court.
It's a nipa over 50 something. No, appearing before two judges. No. None of them could obtain a judge in discretion in their favor.
Have you followed the facts of the case? Please don't try to make me patch up. You won't try to. We have a short gidina. You're quite a fast gidini. You're quite a fast gidini. A trained lawyer, a police forecast, you want to go to Safwa. Is it part of the ethics of the profession? And therefore, a trained lawyer, or police for the narco court, and a mandate to set that in a money bail. Judge in a money bail, Manaka Zoro and Wakuba, but a strong tissue firm. They should stop advertising the ignorant. I'm not pontificating.
It's an elements, no. Elements. Nane, Utu Prosika Safwa, offensive no committee.
Whether it is a misdemeanor, even if it is a misdemeanor, looking at the circumstances of the case, the guy has that right to exercise their discretion. Exercise their discretion, and now we agree on the satisfaction and alcohol.
In the circumstances of a demonstration, na nane. Nana, your person nyanti asebika krase. Even state versus a state in warfare krano. Yetimi enya safe passage. Ame de aduane any medical essentials eba. Na se demonstrators etimi organize it na omu PA system na omu aduane omu nsuo na o cut off that lifeline. Enunti okokofa eye police recovery truck edeba intending say ubeto eye sa lifeline wohoma demonstrators no. Now in the circumstance, one of the leaders or disable a police towing truck no by taking the key and throwing it out of the reach of the operator of the recovery truck now. He was as a in the laws of Ghana no where crime ben were committing.
Listen, you are speculating. So police, or the towing car number, not the police. You are speculating. In law, we don't speculate like that. In law, we don't speculate like that. Who the warrior with demonstration? People should be number baby. What block of crime? The number baby. What block of crime? Uma the crime my benko. Warrior and your warrior. In any case, the bottom line is that police is financial, but the work of court. In law, it is the judge who exercise that discretion. A police for the case on reminder on a crown. Judge in the power, because I may remind you. If you on a police for the case, so you will not oppose bail. But the judge will remind that person. Someone tells here, then you go to the High Court. That is an elementary principle in the criminal jurisprudence.
Nane, to have been a black question, I may be sorry. Or say, when I hear a statement, these are your words. Or say, a qualified lawyer taking the keys of a police vehicle. Let's just say, I am going to say, so yes, sir. And then I person who say, a qualified lawyer now with two process for Safrano. Crime bang in the Ghanaian statute and what committee?
Go and look at the criminal laws of this country. Are you saying it's okay to Safrana a crime? And are you saying it's a police fellow? Sabi benimia be benimunyan sentin back in Koyana. I got the only charge which was leveled against him. Why do you try to Nana, we are lawyer penny. Crime ben Nana crime ben or committee. You've committed a crime. You've committed a crime. What could you push for Casa for? You've committed without consent, authorization, you've committed a crime. What block road? You've committed a crime. What ties any Yamaniama? You've committed a crime. You've committed a crime.
And the discretion in denying bail, no, in your view, no, was appropriately determined.
I am saying that whether it was appropriate or it was inappropriate, the bottom line is that the judge has the discretion. And once the judge has exercised discretion or agreed and dissatisfied, you should go to the High Court.
And the discretion must have been determined to further democracy and not to curtail democracy.
The discretion by the judge is in furtherance of the judicial oath. It's in furtherance of the judicial oath. And therefore, no, who feels Wanyadia, is he the only person in this world that Yakwa Yana? There are a number of cases. Yeah, cases the brave. I have been a court to refuse to young. The high court. District court or circuit court, the next agenda to the crowd bedroom. We are high court to Kurakonia bill.
It in mono. Which specific legislative instrument a Minerals Commission for Timima Ubiko Ayakwaya Brentumu Ekukutu Pemagudie. Now 89% of Ghanaians in a recent poll are saying that there should be a ban, be it total, be it temporary. Now, what do you think should be done?
I think that we should be very honest and sincere, and with due respect, stop playing to the gallery. We should stop. So, Tio, who be what I beg a grand can say? I dear Bacha, yeah, the Cabrea Bada sort of crown. But a binum sears of only be a bear canoe. Binum Baco Supreme Court to challenge that airline. And then you tell that, proves about 99%. I would just know that I'm okay. In any case, what the other person would demonstrate here? Kobodia, Kowasakropon, Kojapa, Kotakwa, Kwayamfre, Kodiaso. I go there. And I let him here. Maybe the one when you campaign message, the BNT, they are making up-killing noise. Up-killing noise. Set the Hulu, and registering your blood, and forensic auditing, and you could take Krata. One go share Honoma, Sabi, Kafrache, Sabu, Mammy, while other Cabra, while Kauka, Vice President Crowd, I won't con a walk with your community. Mammy, a crab on Coca Tom, some Mutiam Hompo. I'm a crab on Cock. Why never showing on a plan and no way winning? It's not a Mutiam Hompo. Coffee Palola Mutiam Hompo. Mammy, a crab on Cola Mutiam Hompo. CTP about a Mutiam Hompo. I think. Yeah. NDC sympathizers and NDC supporters la manasa zure na wakoba are mana eben kwan bediana ana wo ma wona eben kwan bedia.
Okay. Nana miempensi ana adiasa. Nana miempensi ana adiasa. Enti ni nyina mu no wo se amwakoba as per the submission. A notorious and incorrigible notorious drunkard from Abronya. In the light of also submissions, can you offer some statement as to how I should describe you?
To describe me as an intelligent, learner, responsible, and reasonable lawyer. Because you see, the Gamla
describe what saying.
Responsible, intelligent, hardworking, a committed lawyer.
Indeed, the okay, you know. Abua in the forward march of your party MPP up to Wali within the Bay.
It is not a matter of even MPP or I'm not speaking for MPP. But look, at the Cabre, the Galan Semen, Nekono, and Nadia and Naresa, and you've been to one more Mokano. And I mean, what to say. I'm Wakobanum name Manasa Zure Nukrano. I bet there's a legislative instrument. When I started complaining about the passage of this legislative instrument, people where they have more law, send a man from command or forest, and you're dangerous. Make I know. Civil society organizations and one show me.
Yampensias in Nana, what be drunk crime to Muakwaba. Yavina, young Nasi. Na yenya adwene kwan bi ahwewie a na fe na de wo bi no wasem akan ya civil society for no en ka ho hwe no na yehwe se besan raise to the fore.
Speaking for myself, we are sick and tired. Some of us are sick and tired because we're more right, and they baby so we should put that line so 30 million. Right now.
Nana ya de wase. And yetie responsible, intelligent lawyer of repute refuting comments made by incorrigible, notorious drunkard from Abronya. And we have in the studios the ever ebullient engineer ever ebullient engineer of our time, and hard-working, simple political activist, who is a brother, Yawa Sanitano. Yaw, Memuatnasi. Now, what to say? I know correct. Thank you, Yawa, that dear. And Yami 40. I could see in Pieria. Now, woman gada. I also called Jana Home Kakra. Na Echinaso Sono. Me another engagement outside of Accra. Na I was saying baby sum. Na panyu kojo damiado ye easing into the mainstream no. Or not so the opportunity. Na what me improve upon a skill. Na wabebua. But just a quick one. Answer na minimum dia kwa. Engineer also so yamu akwaba.
Yeah, Adaka Bremage also.
Uma me sama ye samampa. Na me panyina no maami wu a ho ye fe after so asie no maami. Maami wo samampa. Uma me ne friend say.
Atajwa
wo ye samampa. Uba no ho aye fe papa.
So wa maami me no wasam Adaka.
Wa ku maami ajiska na wi.
Adaka Bremage no wasam.
Enye enso abode dey valid up to 90 days. It 90 days nyama ya.
Your one kasa your person.
Come catch us because your pen saying a dance man.
No one must say that CC a diamond was a woman.
A dance on my Michel. Now vice chairman of the New Plan Drivers Union, Master Baba. Now Nema Miss Wu. It not just giving my role at VIP, you know. Now I was saying I'm sure now me welcome directors in India to patch me why. Minya a year so for Panini JY do. What can be? Now me who no a precame me conscience hey. Dear na man so we can say. Because what we need software December prophecy and then nipa bi de boy ho safo hene no. One na ma sa December prophecy no e baaye. Na a man we akoye man bi a se media force and highlight wasem a ese wonim nyansa. Na se sabia nyado se wo kwasoa excuse my French na se media for highlight wasem a ese wo ye nyansa for. Bishop Jewa edumemu ha.
Ya oburu adakabre ozoma.
Hey, na dia na si a wo se ya kasi ye tu galamse ase a de sebo wo ebeba Ghana. Edini ka kura wo kan asa ampa.
Man kasi ye tu ase a me sisi ya heye an hye papa nhye and I'm galamse ne mine no so de several war beba o maimu as Arab kamo
cheche mu kire ye ne senti
anakabre anuma bi wo de we santini pure pa na wa no so atipa anuma bi ye fe no asantrophy so what the dinda
ai enze kwafo no kra fre no kokosamire
mo
yentio
nyani deni asantrophy no na mpanyimfo fre no taki aforobo na mpanyimfo se asamtu ne fia wanhuru ka wanfiesie ne yie no ema ne yire ne manyina wi entina akamfo fre no asantrophy atoro ne fie asama toro ne fie ama ne fie fo nyina
o aso
adakabe Godi eba yemamu ha ye shase too good first mine ya na mamu ha 1574 na nakwa be na ansa no mbre so no mu ma emrofo a omo ba ha first mine a ombe ye 1574 and ekoba say edu baby na Obonsam your friend no kwaye mu bonsam sasabonsam na waboso omu rehu na mrofo nti omugu sa first mine na omoye na Ghana 1574 mu no nti eno no mine na nkoso no omose muatia na sasabonsam e wo Ghana ena na empene so mo mu 2 miles no na enu achi no ya na nanumo ebetutu enkono no mu a sese kwaye bi obehu enkono no ho na ye no bia ya na nanumo a hyehyɛ die bia mfa gold mines no ana adamu a ebe sore owura rore sepe so Kofuo Breso, Ura Atamis Breso, John Mama Breso, Akufado Bresi, Azakabre, and she share Papa be the way I say, Alpha good need to. Yeah, one balance is a large scale mining. Now, yeah, the amano. It would travel 10 miles or 20 miles at the large scale miner. No, what to hold, yeah. Now, the chairman soon Mukulan Sadakabe. Now, Omasa prospecting lances. Yeah, open to go to baby, the amano. Go to Nibu or now. Or give prospecting lances now. Now, I cry match. I'm a gadam safe for no abamu. No mututu. I feel no more to say, and Craboni did. Or 2 ways to Kakra, or 2 ways to Kakra, and Craboni did. Sana, prospecting lances now, Modema or Monomodi. No, but the Tiana, and some we are no Masako. Meanwhile, commission said, I am Modemano, or Moya prospecting, go to New York, or some more for. Yeah, no, what down chair. Yeah, she share. Amaya Benya small scale mining. Yeah, yamma or more lances that can still be bra. Or musukuso. And soon, why yamo 100 feet and 100, you can say meters. The meter will say, yeah, omu farm may issue and no choir. Yanum put the enka. Yakasa, yamo be a small scale mining area. Now you monitor and then can get them because Nipano na dress away ho. Ni be our bet to Nipa community or yan papa mo now or yan bonimu. No, Adakabra, Adeba Aquama who's some paying for by a ferry Ghana and this you people or more ferry Ghana crowd or might see one of that. Ye mobile answers in here. I'll send over lances, at the Cabreges, a deep 9 months. You could call my lances are open, not one sanka. One back to the where I want to brag with you on the free bow. I want to Galamsey free bar. Or be a one pack choir by your mining. On your lances. Into or Brenner man when your lances are not the Adagalum say no way jay.
Ya no into the massive war between your banner.
The massive war no Babanasa, the Cabre. No can say Ghana paying for beer no what was our sinner swap of any Padodoa, a 2 Galam say. Nipa Bayer 4 million the go assassin so Mutu Galam say.
Sir?
Yeah. About 4 million so media Eastern region crowd them and 4 months from Takura to Takwa. A bomb fan fasa Bogo so fast so could see. Now what down one by fire also everyone about Besikumase. But dear God, say no.
Now, and it's about 4 million a Google move to a family Gideon. Civil war no how many here for Nebeko?
Say I'm sure the year best as some trophy. Civil war no sound baba. Nigeria for ya petrol. Now Oman share Omunchi share you know. So we say civil war by Nigeria. Omo coin Biafra bresu e kunkubli pabebre ansana emujo kakra na kra no emunwe. Wo ano makwa pipe no. Na ye na yasa no. Ye ni didi ha ye ni edia. It is ya to no ma civil war na baba na bi ni say mama obi lances so mfanye small scale ampa oje lances no akwa free excavator ana wakwa excavator ya waboka wafa di paguso we say mi civil mo nko na the lances no wode ma no nam lances no nti wode akwa free ana wode akwa excavator no sai sika na okwaji free bank no why the betu ama no
did the wo kan say obi akwaje eye busia on the strength of license yede ma no ede akọ eye ewura mu ho ekoti fam agudie no a wono kura betimi awie se on free saa epom ho na ebase yesi wonya ya nipa na wo pom ho no a wo mu nsuo se no ususu se on begina de wono akopɛ bosen a wo bɛpɛ adwuma ayode akɔhwɛ ne yire ne ma no o mu begina na chi ene hwan akɔ a restore
ne omota na chite se ekɔ no saa nkrofo ni nyina atu ekura omonye atu ketwa edi na me sempa info no mo ko abuisi ho no mo fo mani ko hwa de enya no ane se mo stapo mo kwashi no ma no ya sa practice ya kosi anyeye kofo ba ya hyehyɛ mfidie anyeye ya de soja foko anyeye atamese yo mama de soja foko ya hyehyɛ mfidie anyeye vampanye kufado wade soja foko mprenu o ma hyehyɛ mfidie achechi obagum anyeye
ediesi ayanya dan
adaka brege se o ma no nyina transition papa ebi ne sai akabo sume be mienu no fana o ma mu amanyofo ku akese MPP ni NDC no o mo ka eba mu obi ya manifesto sa manifesto no yamfo ani nhwem se wana ne dia efa foma gudie tuo ebeboa o man no ebinom die mu ohwampa na me pese me take sizes many da so nyina se manifesto mienu na aba no aka bibi afa foma gudie no yenya abotan twai mambo sumi mienu yento aba na de obawen no onyusu ne manifesto a wayefa mine no ho eno betima boa ne yakase ye digidi asojafo nkogure mo ene asojafo no ye mo makosifie wo na omboto mbeye de bibie tim kosi goes na no ukodu sesi a ye be brabo ahemfogu principal area wo enwonwura
ade bishop ni nyina ba bia do da jese nyame bam ya da wase mate dia ya da se alale Asi we are singina ne etwa adwadwe ebra Peter entwibu asiako ene niniko ejano na se wuni maame adue entiene otwadwo Richard Etonam Nyako ND16 Regional Youth Organizer is also in the studio. Yawa Sanitano also your political analyst also is in the studios. Anunti baby adwe no oba ya Grace Ashi also baby adwe gise nyame ba mu awe nye sasabonsam nyamu atia bia onya group and ye hwe no. ɔsi deɛ dure de nye kasa tenten bia mu deɛ dure de ne gye sɛ onyame enye eye muotie bia ne yeye sunsumbɔni bia ho asɛm deɛ dure de ya wasanita no yamfa na dwenemra ne yɛntie do ade bɛyɛ ya deɛ dure yɛnyɛ ndɛn
Ofa me da asɛm amfa kwan so nkyia me colleagues na me nkyia wɔn kasa ana wo production team ahwɛfo nyina ne atiefo ofa deɛ dure no ehia nyansa and critical thinking, innovations to be able to curb the situation of illegal mining. Now, Obi Boahe, I monitor for some time now, and then a submission has made me concluded on the fact that it appears to me that he has descended into an irreversible myopic syndrome, in the sense that we share submissions across the board. He appears to be very, very, very short-sighted. He doesn't look into the future. He doesn't see what is before us regards the menace of Galamsey. He has not even thought of it. Say, Dachi, people will be born deformed. He has not thought of the fact that as we sit here, and Crawford air numb that polluted water. He doesn't even understand that the metal substances that has contaminated our waters now, it has repercussions on the human body and the environment. On TSC, so to describe Ura Amwakumba with those words, no, I find it very, very, very unfortunate.
What do you make of also description of him as myopic, irreversible myopic syndrome? What do you find that assertion?
Of a mention, as I say, I'm monitoring for some time, and the submissions across the board. No, he is deep neck into partisan politics, right? Now, the Galamsey area or man, any issue and so on, forest belt. It is not about MPP.
Mami Breka Nami Musa Peter, whether he would agree to your submission and a description of Ubribwahi as suffering from irreversible myopic syndrome. Engineer Peter and Chubu Asiakon. And Faso Diama. My brainy adjectives.
Adakabre. Sabranchi Okasas is here. Yawasanti Tando.
Asani Tano.
Asandi.
Asani. ASANI.
Miss Mamonita Napa. My monitor nache. Nama who said he pretends to be a neutral person when he comes to sit here. He always speaks on behalf of NDC, and yet he pretends. He pretends as if say, well, you're neutral, or you're a political analyst. Yet, everything that he says here is in favor of NDC. He thinks that he's so smart. Over 4 million people, you support that person, say, Sani Pana Obekacha says, Papa some all can. Enimremo won't make answer. Sani Pana, mistake. Name Nipa of Kasi Nipande, you see nothing wrong with it. You see, hypocrisy, no. And any problem, no.
What do you also make of engineer and Jubuasi Akososo comments relating to Yasanitano?
Well, Adakabre, that was a bit Let me say, Nasem now, all kind, Peter Sama, all kinds of here about
Yawasanitano.
Yawasanitano, no. Any Ninasu Biara. Because as a stand,
Obi Abekasi Yunkum Nipa. When young was a manka, now do no back one demo. Say any panel they will say, oh, yeah, irreversible or suffer from irreversible myopic syndrome.
Yeah. And
on no can say, also so no, who is saying,
or accuse Asanetano, say,
Okasama NDC.
Sama NDC.
Ahamo.
I didn't say a
That is a fact.
The point is, Ghana ha yejina. Akoye Ghana for against MPP. Enti moneye ewa ben when ye be discuss wa ha no a failure of MPP government ni be discuss.
Okay. Abe ya kan asem yentie.
Ofa, I support fully na enye ne na shoot and kill issue. A man for the Betudra, I support it 100%. Why? Because nimdie abba emma technology ya wono. Even Professor Frimpong Boati ne report or the buyer, they had been able to develop an app what in Kranas will be and to the forest reservoir, you'll be able to detect. Into your red belt and green belt, I say green zone and red zone. Your baby and nipa da seni adrenda with him. You say, Yama lances to go no war, need FM there here. And bon tran koko sabo in office. And bon tra consume. So we say, what's no worry and what to plate. Enti so say we be to go no abeje license. You should be able to construct a tailings dam. You should be able to construct a beer, your friend saying, drill insuo, albania water from the water table. Now, what to make Adi Ahuru gold no? Akogu tailings dam no more. It affected too much of the environment. Of a moment, you don't see Filipino president, President Rodrigo Duterte. All in a campaign to come to office. Adi Anokai was say, Oba making sure say, drugs are. Amma Filipino for Abegidin said they are hardened criminals in terms of drug abuse. You will crack them down. Offer and Crawford Borgin do one and almost one or more emptiness and also do one. Until Otumensu Bedi president, Emma he took that step. I'll make sure say even on one Casano appointees he believed or they were suspected to have been in the drug trafficking, he crushed all of them. In fact, they shoot to kill. Is what they used in reducing the crime in Philippines. To the point that omo nyesike bonding na omo dia to Lamborghini ne your friends Ferrari ne no manoma ye line cars ne up and o ma ye de caterpillar e fa so bubu ne nyana. If we don't take this bold decision, because they said we have the green zone, red zone, or whatever it is. Now we have infrared cameras with drones. Now you who say baby a demand na job disum wa free wo concession mu e na wakwa si concession and say wukom and baby a yemfama wa. The country and as the state has the right to eliminate you in the sense that they are no as individual no millions of people in the near future. And when we say shoot to kill her, it doesn't mean say who fly plane helicopter and I say drone who could do site one hukum. There are demarcations. Be in your lane. Until once you are in your lane, nobody, it will be unlawful for anybody to shoot you whilst you are in the right concession. Mining. There are people who have taken licenses and they have gone outside the remit of the concession. Which of these small scale miners and I am more licenses say go and mine in River Pra, go and mine in River Tano, go and mine in Ebia Idensu. Offer many penny can say will monitor me and will card your becker. You see, I will not fault him because when the NDC was in power and doing so was on our neck, myself, today's Reverend Charles Owusu and Jennifer Quinn, we used to go on Prime FM. We told John Mahama and NDC till the time that they left office. This is me. This is how I have become, or this is how I behave. Unless I am out there to say, I'm going to join MP. Why did they sack me from the Convention People's Party? They sacked me because I spoke the truth about the leadership of that party at the time. And it is on that basis, and I say, I had campaigned for John Mahama, or I have also watched our learning in the public, our dirty learning in the public. Until I have not changed. And even if I pick a particular party's card and you are misbehaving, I will say it. So many what I'm trying to say simply is that we shouldn't resort into prayers. And they are going to kill the future of this country. Forest reserves are supposed to help us to maintain our ecosystem. It is Nasa Omutu. Nasa, you have an MP who is a medical doctor, no Bejana can say. Omunja galam saying that Omunja echana. Not later or back out, they can say, oh, they pieced things together. Yembisa me material full tape. Full tape, all that piece is in the tape. So what is the issue about say they pieced it? Whatever they pieced or not, they are okay a woman. It is because the presidency and the party is neck deep in this illegal mining. And they are not ready to stop. Let me remind you of and about 2 years ago. And His Excellency Nana Dam Kufuor can say, Galam say nanka omode fund the party no. abeye bibi a media not taking it up nti baby omunyo omusika efree no sesi ya no abeye boachi bidin ema because of environmental issues nkrofo air kasa into one kasa can say we must find a legal means a Japanese document and the legal means no the legal means no
a Japanese no man
I'm telling you this man is part of it. What you be able to say he is part of the people who wrote this book.
How
I am
no you see and this for adia omoye no omufi se ombetimi ayusu o magene no
be boss on the how
you see the way he
no macho e kontompo no macho everything in this book of friend Japadiano what you need to dream he's able to recite everything he's part of it because he's part of those nothing in there which is true there's nothing in it
or the quotation be at the mind as a president say
president in Kanye
from
it's not true
9 to 20 Ninyina is about how to arrogate the gold value chain to themselves. And I'm saying, sir, President Omo can say they must find a more legal means in ensuring, sir, Omo mining. Exactly. And what they did was to use you and me, your taxpayers' money, to go and buy what we describe as gold catchers. To be very honest, gold catchers is able to absorb about 90 to more than 90% of the gold from United extract. And also, one of the best means of mining in an environmentally friendly way. Into only gold catchers by 100, we thought say, and can at least a buama mine in the galam saying for by the mainstream.
Now, say now what can you Peter and how?
Indeed, Mammy conclude one yes.
Indeed, part now what as a president, alternative source because Casaba Hono. I don't know. I
hear from a president coaching can't say. A quite almost for your gold, edible party no brother. And near Bahon, and until Yampa Confro, so near Fanya. And President Cocano. Also, I came from President Cocano. Also, Cano. And this phone one and nobody on Cotis as one control. NDC, woman, you're gonna for. No, you're gonna fight to swim Tatro. Why are you gonna into Tatros? I'd be a NDC near Chatro, MPP. No one is in our country. Oh, what one is in our country? Hey, Master, Saja Potebuku by almost at some back. I have for a church up at the book. I want this for where Papa will come. Yeah, this is part of it. I'm telling you. More
I can bet him sorry. Gold catchers no more they buy, and no the best start the community money, and the community mining has been the bane of Ghana's problem today. The community mining is not benefiting the state. It is neither benefiting the communities. It is benefiting a group of family and friends. And that is the real issue. It is not to save us from mining illegally, but rather to deepen the illegal money. And that is what it is.
Right.
Now, if I say one chiame, straight, it means I really done it more the bad.
I said one monitor over a period.
I didn't even know.
You would never know.
I didn't even know that. So how would I know?
One monitor over the period.
But you know,
Udi Babadodo.
But really, I Japadia didn't hear A to Z. I'll count on which was I didn't.
My idea is how much me predicted something to happen in future.
It wasn't a prediction. It was idea. Yeah, no, Moko edited, no, about thing.
So they are playing along with you.
That is what they're doing.
Hey, and this is one no.
Idea, I'd be seen no more Moko edited on the Kotoban thing. Almost but 15 version. So I didn't do anymore. Every month, my editing.
And where they one at the Mosadi.
Sansem we know a Rodorada some in the Ghana ni bia ene akola ketwa obisa no a Japanese document obetima chiro baby I free in somewhere wom no ya try to hold that NDC wa ben NDC is not in Ghana NDC near ben
book obi ani
omo chiro wom kwan omo be fa so a omo be yi snake man executive director or the for fresh ho
anya no correct
to me ben NDC wa yetimi executive director of snake e de for fresh ho ensem no gum de dada mo na mo abom trimopo Adakabre and that topic no. Send a medical on my first submission. A Akufuado, Mambo 4, Anamontu, and a year baby discussing.
The president Mampenia,
you did to me Asha Wonsa. na wo ankasa etuo engyina okon ho obia amfa any no, you were not under any form of duress, let me put it. Utimi fi opepem ese went me anko galamsey kon na chere say wo wankasa no de wo presidency no ebeto ho.
I say until Akufo-Addo says enough is enough, we cannot end galamsey. Alakabre, Ghana owes Professor Kwabena from Pomboa saying an apology. In fact, an unqualified apology.
Sa asem na Nana Akufo-Addo kan about putting his presidency on the line. Ewo galamsey nsem no. E kire me bibi, meti my muni. E ma minya me honti ase say tumie ne a ye de fight galamsey no. Ana se nyumadie bi a ese ye nsuo sem no. Sa tumie no ewo presidency no nsem. And the president has a choice. Say obey you tumie no. Ama ye de abo ye nsuo ho eban. Ana se odi tumie no ebe say ye nsuo nkra. Unfortunately for Nana Akufo-Addo no, or you sue the second choice. Or the two no, bought nkrofo bi ho ban. Ema omo hono yensu no, ye ni nyina ateche. Ama ne Ghana kakra ye bia mpempenso aye kwa akodro no, yensu sem nsem. Adakabre we nye asemu a esese ye goro ho eba betra se na MPP for HC ginaye kasa te sese ne a eye child's play. For when you call mining site biara na kohwe niema bone a MPP for aban we menji entum wo ba biara so bi be ka say NDC mreso sa na etie because evidence be anywhere kire say under President Mahama na galamsey say yensu to this extent but we omampani na kasa jitu so de the presidency beto 1 year on o ka sa asem we ogusu de edi mampani aka 2 months to the next elections ya hunu yensu nyina ensu a ya preserve ya man ya eboa magana ni bia nya kakra nom yenuanom omo nkro nketo a pipeborne water enim omo de ye all forms of activities ebidi bi dware ebidi bi enum bie emoa bi nso enya bi nom ne ade no ensu ni nyina sei and people are getting kidney diseases obi enu a okoto santen so oto abama Nana Akufo-Addo se ombra embe mampanima ne ko develop kidney disease obi enu a se be okoto aba ema Nana Akufo-Addo se ombra na Ghana ensu a ye nom no eho embe ye den. If we don't put a stop to this sir nia MPP for aban we ya Ghana for ankoto aba entia sa aban we yan yina nsi nchen a it will shock you that this bottle of water in the next year or 2 under this same MPP you better no pay 100 Ghana cedis. If you buy this water for 100 Ghana cedis because the cost of producing water ebe cost the signals are clear. Ghana water for them. They are telling you or deals are almost go through and some of my produce action feeling in every attention and yansu kakre. Why? Ghana for koya and as mobile. And we are discussing the failures of this government. Abai we take you over from President Mahama. President Mahama the Ghana share in san na mining ekoso esu na yensu no ye bo ho ban. Eba ne say ne oje mu no o maya mining asay yensu. Eba ne say the president has continuously destroyed everything. Eniema bia ehye ema youth no ahotoso kakra. Under the 8 years of NDC, first it was sports. They took over a very strong team, Ghana Black Stars, and then Ghana Black Stars way. Oma fakwati kwa nso gu Ghana Black Stars. Aje sports e free exam. Bibi anywhere they entice e ho biem. Afi aka 2 months na mo kwa. Moye mo ho se, mo de mo yo sono mo gina ho mo sono nti no. Mo gina ba bia mo be pete mo ho. Enu nti yensuo kakra Nyankopon e de adom ye a.
Ye no ne hefo.
Ghana fo nyina nsuo. O ka ho, ka ho. Be bia e ko no.
MPP fo no mo kan ho.
We no more start importing Sofia Brochire by omo kan ho.
We no.
MPP for yi.
Hey.
Omo me say o papa we last week me catch no. So on kind the last time on no. So no so ni si on no.
Ompe
we or the no more kidney. And now we have liver problem.
Now what's wrong with this water?
But
what is wrong with this water?
Are you asking me?
There's nothing wrong.
Also imported water.
And so the play, and they cannot media. And so every time
bottle water sisitiani bi. Abrochedia no.
Yeah, bottle water sisitiani. Okay. Another Peter, if you water now open that is 15 cedis per bottle.
A propaganda 90 for you.
Okay, tin tie wen.
Yo adaka bre me dase bebre na me fa kwanyes na me chia enua yawo asante wa asane tando aso tano na ndc ni ya obetra ha ya o kan nsama o ya propaganda yi na adaka bre ma me nyusu at least 1 minute na me fanna empanimfo bia omo ejai na omo ye nyina ebeta machi ama me jaa menna achiri kra eye memenda etwa mu yi ne na wotwe no eye asante hen ni fa hene ye nana boachi yam a otoso mienu wona ne dom ntumpan ne dom a odom beta
ya boachi
yam no ankasa etiadwom onhwefunu nso me maame funu ohweye anopa obaya wianso one dom sa beta machi
na wo me bia from ensio nana boachi yam wo so ye hwan
na boachi yam asante hen fa hene
ade
asante hen ni fa hene unim na boachi yam wona toso mienu enkwanta kasa hene
afa na wo kasa entino asante mai nifa aye mampon na aye kumase nifa aye asokore mampon bye
yeah
edia yeguso tie
na boma hema aye nana pokua ono so adendom betamachi chichire hema nana jewa ono so adendom betamachi
na media for one bye
oh menya DJ Small ene empanimfo bebre na ba ho ene mampon ahemfo empanimfo bi omnyina betamachi in fact because me bo amenwie ne ene nti me aseda kese ema obi a
jam kaso maame samampa
the national chairman obetamachi baomia doctor no ankasa ebetamachi
presidential candidate
yes the campaign manager parents and people be brain no di omanim emombeta
what you say
nti na sekese pama omunyina na adakabre mamemra asema eto dwaya ye ka ho asemi galamse asemi adentina endei abeto abonten a ye ka ho asem sesi the only reason is NDC for if you say omni campaign message amendeko campaign so issue we a concern to everybody not only oma omyetimamufo NPP ni NDC ni obia wogana ni bia galamse menes no ayo obia asede se yebehwe na yetwato but baabi etwa se ye fight ade no enyina yebu eni eguso ena yede aye politics sorry enam say whenever you talk about galamse menes na the incumbent party na or abaimono ono na obi ad na no sini so and so long as NDC is benefiting from it they don't care but the issue is not about the incumbent government ye ka abaya obaya sa adie we obeso mu pa na otu ho na mo pa eye nana do dan kwakufu ado na ba eno nti ena nana dan kwakufu ado kan say yeah adie we me fight eye me presidency kura me de beto so indeed Nana Akufo-Addo took bold decisions. Edun baby kura no amanfo omo enfidi a omo de yen wo che da gie. Woni bibi. Na ba bia akofa asem ni nyina ba enenti enei ade we yentimi nhwe ne kabre enka no. It is coming from the camp of NDC. You see, I got 2 months say beto aba. And I want us to go back. And is in essence. Me pacho miano, okasa mankasa me pacho. Me pacho, yes. Yeah, miano to account there.
A moment opportunity.
Me kasaye. Account there me pacho. Yeah. Adakabre. Me say. Me nkanchira ban se onko pam obia ne onpam obia ochna. Onte say beto aba we awie. You know why? Time when Nana Akufo-Addo etin ketia no fight sa galamse menesi. And Abranti be a friend say Kwaku Boahen. Only NDC mpanimfo, including the former CEO, no share your natural resources. Our Ghana ha. Omu nyina tu ka frinkna ha. Eko ba bia omutu galamse no. Omu ko ye no mkutwa galamse fo ni nyina hia ye. Eno se enne ye frinkna na eba na ye ba no. Enkra John Mahama de ma ye se yemfamra mu ene se aka bosome mienu na ye beto aba asem yi eye Ghana ha ne ti yo na wo se me kan kyerɛ mo se to aba no 7 anye bia 8 9 for the ne aboba aba na wie munya to aba no madwo mahama no woni si ya pɛ mu se sanse galamse no mo ye bɛma mo kwan amama tu ana o ka to aso se mo amu ntwe mo ni nhwɛ mo ho wan se akufo ado baaye wasori edi nkrofo tata mo nipa na okata so wasi o se jomam akufo ado baaye no wodi nkrofo tata mo enu nti mukọ mu fie kura enema mo ton no mo amtonton nema no nkrofo nto because galamse na o mo pam nkrofo nti o mu nya sika ne mo se mo to mayanya ye de ba ye be mama ye ama o mo amtonton nema akoso. These were comments and this for me here na se will be I fight against adia enye na se won so ko jira bonu kutupa se adia na enya yes enye no mo de mutuma yen ye be mama ya. Do you think say on be that me pa chom ye no o kasa man kasa me pa cho o justify so me pa cho me kasa ye me kasa I am justifying say mo ne kasa they have missed their direction. They should go to the I don't know how much phone is saying. What now? Me, please don't distract me. Don't do that. I don't like that. Please. Don't. You see, so long. Incumbent government will suffer. The mama say no se mutu mano na so ba obeja obia san say omukoda mu bible so mienu no oma anya nuhu. This is what the mama said.
Omutu ma your mama.
Yeah, over here. Ohwe ba bia omye guarantee ni nyina. Na ekuta seat about 157 mewa ye 2016 wie no omuko ka sansen wo shom no omutimi reduce ya gi seat ni bebre now the question why do you lost him
Ghana for to my mama based on their supposedly also on coca galamsey for
anakabre sa galamsey adwuma na we ka no 4 million people aye ka no ebi no afa no say eyoma adwuma mo yo omo so na pa na ofa na tare na okọ na yene nim so okọ adwuma ba okọ ye galamsey na no me ko ye be ya ayi me ma me ye ya abrante bi a oye me plumber na pump a wo fi wono trigger kakra me friend wo se wo galamsey side wo one of the regions nto wo so here me go to be you see
say you could dig
they see it as a work anunti wo sorry prekope anunti na andisi for take advantage say once almost exercise almost tata mo no enuanya mo ton ha se kra obi anto ye de e ba e be make sure say mo be ya mankrofo a om ton mo de ane o ma tonya sika and omo encourage side no
organized labor ultimatum government of Ghana.
Oh, they have misfired. They have missed the direction. I'm telling you, if they knew how to fight, they should have fought this long time. When they were making this comment, that is where they should have opened their red teeth to them. Say, mo say adieno. Adia will be about all fighting. We'll see. Omun to man out oba omomaye. Omomaye boni ayachichi omono. Hwe adakabdon. Adena ye kano. Minim nkrofo bi omoye bia. You know what they do? They use the names of some people in government and say to them, people say, aha, Sasidia, any person see that. Because I'm a call baby, and I'm going to them. Now, almost come out, even chief of staff, say, aha, Sasi, concession, meanwhile, my men, assassin, come can, wouldn't be that. Unim Banche also. And yet somebody was using her name for Galaxy. That's what they do. They use people's name.
Okay.
So I say, I don't think I didn't know and to Kasia. It just ending for Jaisa hypocrites no more. Nasa, Gordon, from
5 minutes never my favorite politician and have a Montuaso. And your favorite politician and Alan Kojuche birthday. And as your favorite politician, he said,
oh, Alan, Alan birthday.
And then
birthday. Birthday.
350 communities in 47 constituencies in Asante.
Let me tell you, one of the guys I met in politics in Ghana, me respecting apart from say what who I'm in is Alan Chamantin. Ushe since I made fear me who know Ninkasa Yemu, Nema Oyemu. The guy is highly respected. Obunuankasa. So I say. Now only say the decisions I will take I am one.
And now oko tum for her. See the catch the tum for Asante Hene. And you know just under 3-4 minutes. See some more catch the tum for. I remember. I na tia someone or catch you.
It is a permanent institution. I don't see a dear senior Pepper, the Bema, Lananame, and him halfway. Yeah, you go through. The guy is a district chief, and it is like hey, a fine Pepper, Ubako, Congress now. Yana knows it, put you on that. Say, yeah, halfway, like that. It is a permanent institution. I don't see a dear senior Pepper, the Bema, Lananame, and him halfway. The better one, no, so I think I want I think another one, Sabina, the Emperor in Ashanti region. Obian will be very president. The Ashanti region and more Chidoma with the president. I was on World Bank and Water region. Water, NDC, and Yawa, Ashanti region. And also say, Dominion of Water region. NDC, Water, Dominion of Ashanti. Last one I got to that. I'm showing you about 600,000 the water region, we are very 500. Now, and now just at the body, I get our body. The good idea, yeah, now, say, yeah, to Obama, who will be a very president here. Around the 7, I pay him now, yeah, if you are new behind and I said to Tim will be on Papa, Dr. Aladdin, Dr. Yamati, on a 2 on the teacher culture center. A teacher Yama, a serving, or surgical, Mamma, or Mumba, Massey, a bag who say, hey, as I did want to me, I should say, BBC, I did walk a Mamma who buy me up. And yet, I saw we get the whole Ghana, changing.
Enti aye Alan John Kojuche Matene na okokudru Asante no ko tumfo ho no no asemo akoko ka tumfo na obeka na say 47 constituencies na 47 constituencies no ne nyina akoko wi say 350 communities and 15 aye enra ekosi ada oye edikindai say birthday nyum na otomano no abna enie abeti na menhwe Right, enti King Dicey and I say item 13. And what the atu nyumono di ama Uncle Juche Martin. Edi happy birthday. Ura and Uncle Juche Martin. Na enura and osha say. Wadi ka kutum for no ako ugo kra fra no kese ho. Na ejoso a constituency one no. 350 communities are nam so just a whistle stop until okodi 20 minutes just be sense to do be sense so no wakoto dame ama wabo akwa bi ro ho the same minimum say we nim dame to sa right now in conclusion yes chance yes campaign you know messaging a dear partner free say yes free various candidates no obia campaign oye messaging only saying
of amedasi but with the small time I would dear mama na me ba ho no now the issue about the solution in fighting galamsey also for enche bia obama time na wo aban mu omukum Osama bin Laden ye nyina ye hwe footage no e kwa mo fa so kun no and even sa particular system na omo fa so de kum no atwam and na ye miensa ye tisu woni mo hai Israel, Russia or any advanced country can take one of us out with precision.
Gaddafi.
Yes, they can take you out with precision. Mesa na say two or to do shed them has to see a mu back from without touching the other. When we read them one can be taken. Until we must employ that technology to ensure the shoot and kill system in our forest belt and the river bodies. So employ, if it is possible, employ the services of outsiders, Israel, Russia, or anybody. Because you know the human face, ebe count. I am trying to manipa kakrebi, and millions of people here to be born. Offer on messages of the various political parties. All the messages revolves around the economy. Nothing more, nothing less. And economy via EBC P, Nancy Ta, Ejina, Nshishe Pa, Abain Edibeguho. So far, no, about 3 points message that is lacking in all of them. I mean, who say we'll go back to the same circles. We may not achieve anything, is the fact to say. As we speak, 2021, Burkina Faso, Omo STG coup. Omo J Mutu Abani Guyano. Offer as we speak, they have their gold refinery by themselves, tomato processing factory. They have farm implement. Omo man to machine say the ecosystem district say I am politically motivated say I need the equine would be. Omo the farm implement a buy. And what I'm trying to say, a country like Ghana, Yankupandom, Wamaye Epo, na even Abajimi Bremukropo, na your cargo ships are horrible. So you reverse and fast system, we can never prosper. Our economy will never be robust any longer. In the sense, no ma yedi figure ne kwamanone, no ma yedi fiamanone ba. Sanke Gugana, Yankasi cargo ship, bese 10 so kropa, and Kesikani Yetuyama by. Your airline, Burkina Faso is your more procure Mankasa or new airline. Until you better how my Burkina Faso must be Ghana. Until we should reintroduce our airline. Now you're running in an efficient manner. Say be a private person, Kroponi Rebecca said, monitor it for us. We give you target. Make sure say the abandoned and Sabeka Ebebway. We are no free the last one. State farms maintain so biaka. Until these 3 policies, economic policies, no, are maintain so biaka no. Yesikano are always going out instead of coming in. Until say you go back into state farms. Now say be 1,000 acreage of maize, a friend say sorghum, soya bean, whatever, bayere, etc. A bro no crop who try.
Yeah, Coco kind the Great Transformation Plan. Now economic cluster no.
Right.
Or the new agricultural revolution at the Aba. Yeah, Coco kind. What is in
if
there?
It is not state sponsored because the state is the biggest spender of the taxpayers' money. Just can do one hour a ban ho until we now bet to me a procure assassin. Young time now the machines are back. Now with them the military they will run an oversight responsibility. Now workers go. And these are the only means you can generate massive employment. Not go 400,000 more employment. And can I hear the agric field. And you see a chance as an until more dia moko say mu dua no mo twa. Now with the machines are be processing and add value to it at the farm gate. It means that so-called a friend is saying warehouses no more no what added value no and sana wo de abegu you two by no and from the warehouse that is why the warehouses that has been constructed no they are empty that's it.
Yo Etwanam
I got ready.
Messaging question
Good. Before I may touch on messages, unfortunately, me bra enya akwenya okasa about galamsey any dia Ghana for nya no. Ne nsem ni nyina kwa yese ono de ogina bebia ono ne mpanifo ogina omonye omo adwen se omo tu so na mo ama Ghana for afa omuntu mapa efra. Na ne ya ne se omo ntimi ntu so na mo da because the actors in the game today omo a omo twa mampani ho ahia ono ane yem mama A2B ayi opon kroma A2B over Eastern region MPP former ministers ministers but my starting craft from former ministers are omo wa ban mu mpanifo
but opon kroma
me say O2 me na me sure so call
akokwaso ho dance say wo say
ana
wo ye fro saying
I want to consult
odi no ho e
nada no are yankopo mi so no me say oye bema on shimabo
wo say
me say O2 galani O2 gold ni bi ana wo no ne constituency wa ofon Arabi unfortunately for me no constituencies are what Eastern regional omutu gold nyina MP said that no MPP for MPs and it is saying come political will to handle this matter they have the power and come to me to Swana more. And then, because
okay.
Bonnie way when Yakudro is our Bonnie way. Na me Yakudro Kawasem. Maka me say O2 gold ni bi O2 galani bi e wo fun ase ayerebi akokwaso minim ne gold concession so or bema onchuma about I'm telling you I come through the whole of Eastern region. And I'm telling you, he is not a man because he cannot rise up to this. For 8 years, you had the 2 million Ashemonsa. Nobody voted for the MPP to come and develop kidney. Nobody voted for the MPP. Say, yes, was a home veteran. But more who say I can't 60 days, Namukofi intino. More Honogana Sunina, a jai, a car, and a Oyene at Ghana for so. I Adagabre messaging. One paramount message. Edi esie ewo campaign we nyina and they say the ability and then the commitment of President Mahama or say a person turning the entire country from 12-hour economy to a 24-hour economy. Adakabre, you know what 24-hour economy is because what na UK paying. Mitimi kwa juma ewo tempai clean. Na ma pon na me come Mayfair. Na me fi Mayfair. Na ma ba Empire Parade. 3 jobs on a row. I change jobs like that because what? UK hono a 24-hour economy. A juma pon akabe 1 hour. Most jobs.
Educated engineer.
Most jobs. That mama kasam you.
More than 3 biano on that is one kasa more bread because me man trouble anya juma more than 2 that
sorry that about our economy simply means all institutions by this time in Juma Bebre prepare some passport office DVL by 5 everybody
now my policy is 311 and I say
133
as in say
one job Adakabre say table here out when say console 24 hours over sorry obi full so ba be take
ola beba
ola so sorry no be here
already that is how I run
news about
exactly
but
unim currently Ghana nyuma bebre no say say wo be point na no na edundum bibia how it doesn't happen anywhere at 24-hour economy no e de njuma e begu table so ma mebu do no nya bia
So now explanation for 24 hours. What the amount?
Also on by discotheque. 24-hour disco. Almost signing for
and the disco been there. What hacking run about to
it never ran 24 hours. No disco in UK or London runs 24 hours. Your mama so about
Gyms work 24 hours. Buses work 24 hours.
Disco.
I alone by this time.
Master.
Now what? Only message you.
Almost say almost person kukum galamsey for no. Galamsey started yacha Rollins the time. What tries shoot and kill Ibipen. What they buy ya could do president for time. Yeah the galam stop e buy. Your mama cry time cry the jinsemu. O ka say your mama e bona chairman no kan say sebio na oche na feature kra omutu galamsey ho e ma sa asem wi ne ho kire na ma okopa chew. Anunti ade a difficult to fight. Na emum say ye fight a etwa say ye nyina ye kan hu bom asem man ade na ye fight na be bo man mu nyina me mfa nye politics me nka say to abama me na me de motoma me a me ba aba mu ma memma mu akoso aye galamsey na matimi awaro ma bebre na matimi atonton mu niema jomha
obi wa ma bebre
jomha nsam mu kan na nko jota nsam mu kan no wose bon say galamsey na kufo na nkofo tata mu nti awaro kra mu ntimi ngolbe salom kan ye kan no
enti de kufo tata obi o galamsey
tobo enti amede message say omunya hypocrisy omo so omo demonstration they should go and those who want to demonstrate, if they know how to demonstrate and they want to find a better way to demonstrate, they should go and demonstrate in front of John Mohammed's house for 24 hours. They should do only 24 hours. And so now Abraham so for no friends, and then Hannah, Pano Diepo,
if you see who
also Bempa or Diepo Ghana, and then Hannah saying. You see, na so no asofo bi eyama omu gunyam so ho fin wo Ghana.
Okoye den krawo.
Omu gunyam so ho fin. Nyankopon ba ko ye nyina so da bia Nyankopon yi sey. Da bia Nyankopon sey. Da Nyankopon na no ye sey 50. Adai. Ananu ya ozu bempa. Do mama emu je won nsa ho paa no. Munim na mu beto aba ma no Ghana ha. Enso ye beto Ghana na bi ne. Nyankopon pese obehu nanim kra wo ewiase bio. Enanu yokoso na batiri se he do mama se Nyankopon wo se wo akomapa. Na do mama da ben na komapa wo de anya moja gu ni nsa ho. Nyankopon horo ho a afi do benya akomapa to ne am. Sa papa bi ade na ha no. Da hu so be pa no.
Na David wa ansra Awurade Boniface.
O so Boniface so akokumai.
Okunipa.
Me so na your mama kwese Boniface on him.
Oh.
I said your mama kwese Boniface.
So for Kusibu atin.
What is your mama kwese Boniface baby?
Kusibu atin on ka baby.
Okay say.
What you say was say. Your friend saying Babimia, muhwe mu no. On be winning. And was nkrofo pi friend no. And to say busa nyame biem. And then nyame say repeat it on call.
You see
say
he has been so consistent. But what message? Hey, Dr. Baumia. In fact,
message
from February, our UPSA, what can sema odibe jina so ama me patcho. What can sema odibe boa ama import timamufo ho ato. O see, Ghana ha adeba kwa ama timamufo ho kire on pa. Eye try tremu na ye gi lorry fare kese no. Ni nyina ne fuel a e depend on. Ye the electric cars. Electric cars enyi so fuel. And ebeba anunti ebema ebo na
more
than 2,000 megawatts of energy through with the use of photovoltaic cells.
I've had some checks done on my behalf. Of once I be constituency. Me contact all honoma and a bibini no mom information. And then Busan say upon Kroma engage in Galamsey. And also, I had seen that it is not true. But there is Galamsey going on at his constituency in a town called Akukwasu. Some Chinese operatives. It was a Chinese for
so
me.
how do you attribute this? How do you attribute
I rely on my consultant. On all ground. The Obekano, I will defer to him. And he will tell me the truth. Because and so we can't throw. Into no. Actually, Kofi Bedu Yamuha. A president, you know.
Me pacho be me dance pa. Mamudu Mr. Owura mo akoba kan sendi. Na ema eye your friend say nana
Obribu ahin ebe
kasa itire se bibia akora ni trim whatever ni ade we drunkard whatever na me pa cho hwe yen kan okura bibifo nti ebe koso abresa until see ebe decide see ebe kan okura e wo mem ebi a yewura mo akoba wa fa nka ho se insu so na dakabre yesi e declare shoot and kill. Sabe no be okoto oche. Ensuo na esay. Ani yama soja for order so o na munsuo so helicopter whatever. Wo gina nsuo so wo chamfa yemma opiontum. Mamudu mesre wada roma. Eye covid ekumuni pa say wo Ghana.
Mapon ni egusu tie o. Ekumuni pa entwamu.
Enipa ewu ye na na ekufu ado kasa tre ye da bia. Ene doctor for wo kroma mitie doctor bi oti radio so na Mamudu wo kai nipa eku no ye bewu obi na nsa ba ko ni ho na ni sei ni ho na sei ni ho ni nyina akoso na se yen ye declare say wo tie nsuo so say no ya bo otu a bo se no de eye musuo ebibifo na ye fa menyame ne mompaye kopem se ye nyina ye be decide say ye kransuo ansana de wo se ba aba na se ba ko ye meya wo mo kahwe na do danko akufu ado adakabre MPP abai ye ba ye eye koko gross ni ade ama no mo de ama contractor na ne ma bi ye fi se nkoyi ya mba ne no for yes enti se bi nkoyi ni ase obi ansopo ni ehwem ni ehunu na ni amakoyi aya makwai mo obi aya. What is wrong with that?
Okay.
Tell I'm saying you're serious, but they are very, very serious. Adakabre me se mi kuro dankra na obiam. Ensure dankra na obiam.
But don't say nipa bebre so de nsuwa no so enno a petition ana ama nsuwa de bi ewuo.
Mamudu me de mehuna me say wo mo de.
But me just say nsuwa no eni ho biam a wo kan. And I'm just say you take into consideration say ye de nsuwa no bi so no a petition and ye go so.
Yewura JY do say ya hwedi ya say ya hwedi yam amra momu a and the sebo wo beba bi obakina fogu atogo fogu abeni fo etu mo mo nyina wo da ne rebo no so betu na na beka go ku ba
ya president and na munum nsuwa bebre awu because of a petition say dey see no ano say omo ye distillation no a no mo dey rubber na kotu nsuo no
na anka me bisa o personal opinion of uro usu bempa ne prophecy o my microphone mo.
Oh, if you say usu bempa obo mpaye na we focus so much on the usu bempa na umano say as ni din na trend ya was on top of people's mind na obi usu bempa obo mpaye o se wakoma penti nyame de o my Ghana she
you see, part of the matter.
Osu bempa ye invite I Alanchemati invite no oba moving big ambassador or the Sabato no so bomba man and John Mahama invite no your friend say obebo mpire man Dr. Baumia wako osu bempa
omo jije so offer prophet bebrebe na omo ho nyina no
osu bempa wakare de
obia ni wa yankopon kasa che
en so osu bempa
won sama wo odiebo aba wo di ya be
osu bempa wa bompa ye e de ama former president of the republic Kusibu Atin wa bompa ye e de ama flag bearer of the MPP munyai asofo no na omomompa ye kukuru play ye what about the pay me just na wonti musa dankwanka musa dankwa what's say John Mahama wini a yentwani team free so musa dankwa
where scientific
research or say the global info analytics or say prediction on the as to who will win 2024 elections said the prediction are memoir yantinity 2020 me just say we are prepared for activity ana